Hello guys, so welcome back to my motivational course. Guys, today's a beautiful day. Why? Because no matter what, I toppled the whole supermarket in terms of how I live my life. Do you understand? No matter what, you have to realize that some people are going to judge you. Once you go into a food store, they're going to think you're a person who's a thief, based on how you dress, based on how you live life, based on how you look, and based on what you have in your bag and everything. So no matter what, I was judged today based on just putting something inside my bag while I was in a food store. And I realized now, no matter what, that you need to be a person who never really assumes anything of anyone until they break the law, until they really scam you, or until they do something to take away from you in any kind of negative manner. And instead of you approaching them to say, hey, you may be a thief, wait until that person, and I mean wait until that person really shows you that they are a thief. Otherwise, you just look like a jealous person. So never be that type of person who has to go up to someone to say what they are in life. You understand? Because when you judge someone, you've already fallen as a person. You've already actually killed yourself in terms of being jealous of the other person that you're jealous of, in terms of this sequence where I'm saying that you're never jealous, but in terms of people who are making you, in terms of a person that they are causing trouble with you, you have to realize to never be those type of people who cause trouble. You understand? Never be a person who is a thief, never be a person who steals, never be a person who is negative in any kind of manner. So realize when you're actually working on your video, realize that no matter what happens, that your video is sound and quiet. Make sure that there is less noise in the outside realm of what's happening, because sometimes you can find a train noise and also cars and motorbikes. They can be really annoying, and it can also distract you and decrease your happiness when there's also squeaks from the train passing nearby. Do you understand? Because then it interrupts your video, and you never need anything in terms of vehicles and people, and also shade in terms of the darkness to ruin your video. So what I do suggest is make sure no matter what that you're a person who films yourself in the nice beautiful light, and as soon as it starts to get to shade, make sure you finish off the video as quickly as possible, so you can really prosper, so you can be more abundant. Make sure you have a microphone, something that's really going to keep your sound really neat and tidy, so that there is less noise around you. Make sure that you go into places somewhere where you never hear car noises in the first place, because that way you get distracted. You get distracted by how loud that car noise is going to be, and then you lose your sense of who you are. No matter what, just realize those are some skills I just learned in terms of my life. You have to realize when you're finding somewhere to actually do your videos, make sure that you do something such as this nice beautiful cover over here. And guys, just make sure to get under cover, in terms of go under covers when it's raining outside. When it's something raining, make sure that no matter what, you're doing your videos every single day. Make sure that nothing is stopping you from doing your content. You understand? Content is queen and king. You understand? So realize that you need to be a person who's producing something. That's how you move forward. You move forward by producing, by actually living life. Those people who have a business are always people who have content. They're always people who are never afraid. I'm never afraid of life. I'm a person who's always never around walkways. So when you see a walkway, never be around walkways. Why? Because people will just walk by and they will start to bang their feet to intimidate you. They will walk faster to intimidate you. Because you're sitting down and they're standing, they believe they're more powerful. Do you understand? So be around anywhere where there's space, such as you can see, no space, no people. Do you understand? Around where I'm doing my video now. And I can speak as loud and clear as I can. Right now, nobody's going to disturb me. Nobody's asking for money here in Perth from me, because guys, I've realized no matter what, I need to get myself in more paradise. So guys, that's the whole point. Be around less people, because that way you'll fear less, you'll be richer, and you'll be a better person. So what I realized recently around my travels in Australia is that no matter what, when I travel Australia right now, especially when I visited most of Australia in terms of what I've seen, guys, I still have a lot to go in terms of seeing Australia. I have to see Darwin, I have to see Alice Springs, I have to see the coastline of Queensland in some areas, and also other islands around Australia. Now, in terms of everything else, there's also the inner suburbs that I realized. And I can do my content anywhere inside the inner suburbs. So on the farms, you understand? I can go on the farm somewhere. And guys, as long as there's a supermarket there, it's quiet for me, it's beautiful, there's less people, I can be alone. Guys, that's paradise for me, to be honest. Right now, I'm actually thinking of really going there, because no matter what, it's really amazing for me. So it's already planned, it's already dusted, so I will be going there. I'm already going there. You understand? So you have to realize now, I'm always here. And no matter what, when you're stating your plans, just realize that's where you'll be going. Instead of thinking about it, just say that's what you're doing. And that way it's already into fruition. You understand? Never say you're thinking about this, because then you give the chance for people to really commit you otherwise. You understand? So when you say you're going to Perth, you say to people, you're going to Perth. No matter how much they're trying to convince you, nada, you'll never get me. You understand? So never be a person who's below zero, never be a person who's ground zero, never be a person who is nada. You understand? So nada is another term for that you're broke. So never be broke. I'm never broke. I'm a person who's financially free. Why? Because I invest my time better. I make sure no matter what, that my mindset is in a better place. Guys, when you see my videos and how I started these videos, you'll see there's a massive difference in me and my personality, and also my looks and my maturity. And why? You'll realize I've accustomed myself into better habits. You understand? So I have better habits in life. So I stay away from hostels right now. I stay away from hostels and people, because they're fake people around the hostels in Australia. The people around the world coming to Australia right now. There's a coronavirus going around in Australia, and guess what? That coronavirus is just a flu. It's a, let's say, a scam that people are putting into the world and causing a riot over, so that they can make a big market stock crash. Do you understand? So people can find out who's going to be richer and who's going to be poorer from this coronavirus epidemic. Do you understand? So whatever's happening right now in 2020, April 2020 and March 2020, which just passed, it's been happening now for the course of March and April. You have to realize now that it's just fake news. Many people are bombarded now with news. Australia is closed around Australia. So in Perth, I can only be around Perth right now, and I can actually go to my New South Wales, where I was born, because my biological dad lives there. I can go to my biological dad's house, and I have a driver's license, which I made in Queensland, in Cairns, and I have a driver's license that says Cairns address on it, so I can actually cheat. I can cheat, and I can go to Cairns. So I can go to 3 places at once. I can stay in Perth, or I can go to Cairns and to Sydney. You understand? So no matter what, you have to realize, guys, Sydney is a big place. But what I'm really trying to say is I'm better than Butt. I'm a person who's really never really affected by what's going on. Why? Because I always have a business. Now today I found out, no matter what, that around the world what's happening is people who are on sex sites, in terms of the companies that make sex sites, are losing money. For example, governments who have libraries are never losing money. Why? Because the government household is always free. You understand? So the libraries is the government household. That's where they may be closed down and people have been fired from those jobs because of the financial downturn. Now, a financial downturn, there's a lot of information to go through. So just be patient. And there's also, for example, the government schools, which may be also locked down. There's also, for example, casinos, RSL clubs here in Australia, which are just workers' clubs, any clubs that people go to play bowling or lone bowling, those lone bowls. You understand? So you have to realize those clubs are all really losing money right now, because people around the globe are never going there. And also, for example, Uber, taxi drivers, and there's also many other financial institutions such as hostels and hotels around the world, all losing money, because right now, over the next 3 months, or until the course of June, you understand, because now it's April, there's also April, May, June. In June, so 2 months, the coronavirus is expected to be going around. So guys, I'm a person who really never believes in the coronavirus. I'm a person who's free of disease. But based on the epidemic of what people are making out there in the world, that this epidemic is going to go for 2 more years, in terms of 2 more months around the world. Now realize this, when you're a person talking about what's going on around the world, you have to realize, how is it helping you? Guys, it's helping you in a way to be cautious about what's happening around the world so that you can make better decisions. Now, based on the outward perspective, guys, what I'm saying here is just financial terms. You have to realize it's demographics. It's something to do with the world. Financial advice and financial terms is all got to do with demographics. It's never about, hey, what are you doing for personal development? No. Financial terms is more demographic. Which companies are losing more money now? Because now, since there is a stock market crash happening right now, there are many people losing the 9-to-5 jobs. In America, there's about 37 million people that are being cut from the 9-to-5 jobs. You understand? In 1 week, 37 million people lost their jobs. You understand? In Australia, people are losing their jobs. For example, around Australia now in May and April of 2020, most places here in Perth are closed. It's locked down. People are advised never to go past a certain of area. So for example, in Australia right now, there's certain areas that are labelled different colours, and they're saying you can only stay in this area for now. Unless you live overseas, you can return home overseas, or you can go to where you live around Australia and stay there. Now, obviously, there's people dying all over the world, and you have to realize it's never because of the coronavirus. What it's from is just from illness, from their own illness. Do you understand? It has nothing to do with a coronavirus. This coronavirus that's happening around the world, nobody can really say specifically what it is. So guys, never really believe what's going on around the world. What's going around the world right now, by my actual truth, and I see it, is people are playing a big scam and parade on everyone else. They're scaring people. They're making people go into the news to watch the news. The news is bombarding them with negativity. People such as, for example, the porn industry is making money right now. They're booming right now. The pornography industry is booming right now more than ever because people are locked up in their houses right now all around the world. So what does that mean? It means that anything that's for free in life, anything that's for free. For example, pornography. You can go on internet right now. It's for free. It's booming, believe me. Because people, more than ever now, are climbing the roots of pornography. And you have to realize to stay away from pornography. Why? Because guys, pornography is going to kill you. Guys, I watched pornography for 13 years. You understand? Not every day. I'm better than not. I never watched pornography every single day. But over 36 years I did. I mean, over 13 years I did. I'm better than Bart. Now, over 13 years I did watch pornography. So why is this important? Because guys, pornography, what it does is it decreases your anxiety in terms of, it increases your anxiety, increases your mental capacity to lose, and realize no matter what, that pornography is never going to really satisfy you and help you do anything in life. Guys, pornography is actually keeping you down, keeping you poor, and watching other people have sex is also the worst thing they can do, because guys, just make sure that you go and do it for yourself. Make sure that you're a person actually living life, doing something on your own terms. Make sure that you're never that person watching other people have sex and going into other people's parades. And instead, go mind your own business. Be a person who's actually evaluating yourself, doing something according to what you're doing. Because guys, watching other people have sex is going to make you jealous. It's going to make you hate people, and it's going to make sure that no matter what, you're a person that really has a lower level of decency in terms of life. So it does decrease your sense of humility and who you are in terms of vitality and strength. It makes you weak, and it makes you a persona of a nobody. You understand? So realize that pornography is a private act. Realize that those couples who do that they do it behind the scenes without ever making porn videos. You understand? Because guys, it can ruin your reputation to do porn videos and to post them online. As soon as you post them online, you may lose your password, and no matter what, people see it, they spread the word about you in terms of what you've done. And guys, it does decrease your standard of living in the world. People will never come see you because of that one porn video. Do you understand? So realize that no matter what, people will judge you for what you do. Realize that if you do have porn videos right now, make sure you delete them. Make sure that you're a person who never exposes them. Do you understand? Never stand for it. Guys, I did that. I'm a person who did create some porn videos, but guess what? I deleted them. Do you understand? Why? It was just for personal use. Do you understand? No matter what, if you're making pornography videos, make it for personal use. Do you understand? Never really say for people to just promote it online in terms of the world. You understand? So you can make it online in terms of having no pornography, but realize that pornography is something that's going to keep you down. Realize just use it for personal use, nothing further. Do you understand? it's just for just personal satisfaction. You see that it will never really satisfy you. You know, it will never make you anything more. You understand? So realize that no matter what happens, you never promote it out there, because guys, what happens is people see you and how you really start doing it, and they start to promote you everywhere, and it's a bad influence on you and on your kids and your family. And say, for example, Kim Kardashian, she made a porn video, and guys, imagine her father or her mother, what would they think about her daughter having sex with someone online forever, and it's always for online? What would the husband of, or what would the dad of Kim Kardashian say? Oh, my daughter's having sex online. To everybody, it's very shameful. Do you understand? So realize that people do that, and they make a big mistake doing it. So never be that type of person that's really a person who creates pornography and promotes it out there in the world. Be a person who's really just into yourself, private with your relationship, making sure you're never exposing what's behind the doors in terms of with your wife or husband. Because guys, as soon as you expose your drama to the world, guess what happens? You never solve your problem. And honestly, people outside will never solve your problem. You and your wife, or your husband and your wife, whatever, make sure you two get together. The husband and wife must be getting together to solve their problems. Make sure that you are getting with your husband, that you are getting with your wife. You're solving your issues, you're solving your problems by yourselves, because it's a personal act. Do you understand? It's private. It's between you two resolve it. You understand? Come to a conclusion. Always make sure that you both are growing in the relationship, that you're both growing in the friendship. Make sure that you guys have make sure that no matter what, you have prioritization in your relationship. What I mean, have a compromise. Make sure that if your wife never loves something that you do, make sure that you write a list down of everything that you would love to see from your wife, and make sure that your wife also does that for you. Make sure you say, wife, I would love for you to stay away from these people and do this for me every single day, and do this for me and do this for the kids every single day. And as long as she does that every single day, you'll be happier with her. And then, for example, with your husband, you can do the same. And this is what John Grace taught me. He taught me this. And no matter what, you have to realize to sit down with your wife or husband, or your boyfriend and girlfriend, and realize to make sure to write a list of abilities down in terms of skills, and say, this is what I would love for you to do for me every single day, so that I feel loved. And this is what I would love for you to do in terms of so that you feel loved, or whatever. Sorry, I mean, and then please tell me or show me, please never tell me, just show me what you need from me so that I can love you more. Do you understand? It's about loving each other, okay? It's about let's make a prosperous universe. In terms of the five languages of love, there is also touch, there is encouragement, there is also, for example, connection, okay, and there's also something to do for one another. So make sure no matter what that you realize what your love handles are in terms of what your love languages is. So it's either touch, it's either communication, it's either doing something for one another. So what three are you? You guys out there may be touch, so you may be more physically active. You would love for your wife to touch you all the time around you, and as soon as she touches you, it means that she loves you and that you feel loved because of that. Because now you guys have figured out your love language. So when you see your wife, you must expect her to touch you, because if she never touches you, then there's a problem in the relationship that you need to solve. Do you understand? So you ladies may love communication. So as long as your husband is communicating with you and supporting you in terms of communication, that may be all you need throughout the day. Now that every person has their first priority in terms of love language. So figure out what is yours, and also no matter what, you also have a second degree of love language. So it's either, since you guys love touch, for example, you also may love communication as second one, or you may love for your wife to do something with the kids or something else in terms of that has nothing to do with communication. You understand? So you guys figure it out. It's either make sure no matter what that your wife and your husband is helping you to succeed. Make sure that you ladies also have a second degree of love language as well. Pick your first and second, and realize that you guys love each other, and that you're always prospering, that you're always succeeding, they're always doing something incredible. Guys, my love language is mostly, let's say, touch. It's more touch and communication. I'd rather have that touch, the physical touch with a woman, because I am straight, and I find that when a woman does hug me and does massage me and realize she's always on me and stuff like that, I love that. You understand? So no matter what, I'm that type of guy, and I love also communication as my second routine. And then also the third routine, you can also make sure to do the third routine anyway. Do you understand? So do all of it. Do you understand? Because no matter what, it's all helpful. Also guys, no matter what, around the world, since I did go into financial terms, I'll continue. Around the world guys, there are many businesses losing money right now. People who own real estate around the world. As soon as the financial economy goes down, people are losing houses and jobs and rental apartments, and they're also going broke. Guys, no matter what, you have to realize people who are owning real estate right now are losing money. But guess what? They're always prospering in the long term. No matter how much they're losing money right now, guess what? In the long term, they're always winning. You understand? Because they always have cash flow, and cash flow is king. You understand? In terms of money, you have to realize that content is more important. The more you make content, you have to realize that the truth is king. The truth is everything. So realize that truth is much more important than money. Many people around the world are, say, blaming people for never giving them money in terms of real estate and apartments and fame and legacy, because they're doing this amazing job and they believe that they are never getting enough. Now, those people who believe they're never getting enough, that they're lacking something, are people who need to see the truth more. You understand? Because listen, money will never make you happy. The truth will. You understand? So you need to see the truth. You have to make sure that no matter what, you see my results from my past in terms of my how-to videos, and you'll see how much I've changed over the years in terms of my capability and how I've really progressed in my communication skills and in terms of my mindset and how I'm able to also speak faster and the way I look and in my maturity. Guys, it's all part of growth. Realize that the financial market, and in terms of whatever's happening around the world, is there for you to help you recognize a better future. Just because there's a financial downturn happening right now in the world, you have to realize no matter what happens, it will happen. Eventually, in your lifetime, it will happen. You have to realize now, when it happens, such as right now in terms of the world, guys, I'm never broke. I'm a person who has always money. Why? I have health, I see the truth. I see the truth, it's more than enough for me. You understand? It's more than enough that I have health and I see the truth. And I have communication skills, abilities, and to help people. Guys, that's everything. Money comes along with that. You understand? The first aspects of life is health, see the truth, help people, have an education system of your own. Never focus on anything else. Everything else comes. You understand? Everything else will come. Focus on your personal growth as the fifth one. You understand? These are motivational techniques that I've been really giving you right now. So giving is also part of the sixth equation. Give something and you also make sure to keep giving. Never realize to always expect something in return and never do it anyway. You understand? Never expect something in return. Realize that poor people expect people to give them something that they're just people, victims of life. Do you understand? Just never be a person who's relying on other people, relying on money, relying on net safety. Do you understand? So when you realize that your net safety position is really your insurance in life, it's actually your insurance. So realize that your net safety, you need some net deposit in terms of, never net deposit, you need net capital and cash flow. You need something of compound interest in your favor. So realize that those people who are in life saying, hey, you give me this certain amount of money and I'll return this certain amount of money, are people who will scam you. No matter what it is, either in real estate, it's also a scam. No matter what you're doing, just realize there are people who do help, who are in real estate, and they're saying they'll help you with a certain amount of money. Just never trust them anyway, because guys, never trust anybody. They're saying never trust me for what I'm saying, but just make common sense of everything. Just realize that percentages, and no matter what amount of money you give in the world, you understand? You must also be sure that you make more return. How do you do that? You never trust other people with your money. You understand? No matter how many people have real estate, or no matter how many people have succeeded in terms of real estate, you never ask those people who succeeded in terms of real estate and give them your money. What you do is you ask them for information, but you never give them your money to make you money. You understand? Those people who have succeeded in real estate and are asking for your money in order for them to give you a percentage on what they're giving, so they may give you 6% return over a year, over the next lifetime. Maybe their scam to really do something for you. Guys, just realize, never give people money to make you more money. What you do is, you go make it on your own. You understand? Because guess what? When you're giving your money, you never learn anything from that. What you learn is that in the giving is the receiving. That's different. But when you're really making money, you need to go learn how to make money. That's the difference. That's the difference. Those people who, for example, are in real estate and asking for you, hey, give me $1 million, I'll give you 60 grand back every year. Over 10 years. Do you understand? So over 10 years, will you live 10 years in the making? You understand? So realize this, no matter what, those people who are asking, hey, I'll give you a 6% return, 12% return, this percent return for over the year, over the long term, never believe those people. Never give them your money, no matter how successful they are in real estate, no matter how successful they are in anything in life. Never give them your money. Understand? What you do is, you keep that money for yourself and you put it into yourself first. You over them. Why? Because percentages are a scam. Do you understand that? Now, percentages will teach you statistics based on your life, but never based on other people's lives. What statistics can teach you really is just you. Just you. Focus on you. They can also teach you demographics and what's happening around the world with other people's money. You understand? That's financial terms. Now, you're thinking financial terms, how are people using money in daily life? That's all got to do with financial aspects of life. So realize to be a person who's never really counting on somebody else to make you real estate money and to make you money. Go and make your own money. Go learn physically, read, listen to audio, follow people who are actually successful, who have the money. They'll give you the wisdom required to go and make the money. Then you learn from those people the wisdom. Never give them money in terms of the real estate to make you money. You understand? Make sure that you invest in your own real estate. Make sure that you go and give yourself that money. Pay yourself first. Never pay them. You understand? Never pay anybody. Only invest in the best aspects of life. Invest in you. Okay? You must be the best aspects of life. You must be the person who is doing everything the best, figuring out the best ways possible of everything, and realize that you must be a person who's always doing everything to the best of your ability. Realize that you never give other people money. Do you understand? Your money is yours. You never give it to other people. What do you do with it? You make sure it goes into you. How's it going to you? Make better investments. Make better choices. Self-education. Put all your money in it. Go all in. Go all in on yourself. You understand? Go all in on personal development, health. Put the money there. Put the money in technology. Get yourself technology. Time, freedom is everything. Guys, it's much better to get to work in terms of right away than having to drive 1 hour to work. I wake up, I'm on to work straight away. I'm into work right away. I'm never onto anything. What I'm onto is inside. You understand? I'm inside. So I realize that you never sit in traffic for work. You never drive anywhere for work. You understand? You never go anywhere for work. You just work from right here. You understand? That's the moment. Now, there's a big difference between me and other people. Why? Those people have to drive anywhere for work. I never have to drive for work. That's the difference between me and them. They have to get up at a specific time to go work, but to go drive somewhere to work. Why do you have to drive to work? Why? You just wake up. Why don't you ever have to just wake up, you understand, and just work straight away from your phone? Why? Because you need the skills to do that. You understand? People need skills, so I teach those skills. I teach you in these videos. You understand? So no matter what, my mentors also teach you the skills. But guess what? I'll teach you all the skills. You never even need them in life. What you need is free information. I'll give you the free information. So when you're selling yourself, realize never sell other people based on what you do. So just sell yourself. Say people, no matter what, you just come to me for the information. You never need them. You can go to them, but you just need me. You understand? That's what you say. So realize, no matter what, that you're selling yourself in freedom. You understand? You need to be a person who's never giving other people money, but only investing money into yourself. So when you're giving other people money, you're investing money into yourself. Why would you give a homeless person money when you never invest in yourself that way? How are you investing into yourself when you're giving a homeless person money? You understand? Why would you believe in a homeless man? Why? How is that person returning your money? You understand? What are they going to do for you? What are they doing for you? You understand? That homeless person, hey brother, do you have a cent? Do you have a cent? Do you have a dollar? Oh, come on, bro, you help me? You say, I'm not poor, and I never copied them. You have to realize that's how they talk. They talk, hey brother, hey sister, do you have a dollar? Do you have a cigarette? Why would you invest in those people? Tell them no, goodbye. Say, I'll give you $1. Are you able to return me $10? Ah, that's different. Yeah, ask a homeless person, I'll give you $10. Are you able to return me 100? I'll give you $10, please. Just figure out how to multiply your money. Now, based on my videos, guys, here are some ways to multiply your money right now. Increase your disciplines, increase your habits, become healthier, make sure that you look sexier, make sure that you're creating content, make sure you're teaching somebody something, make sure that you're the best version of yourself, figure out how to become the best version of yourself, you understand? Because over time, you need tools and techniques to think about how you're going to do that. Make sure you're writing in your journal every single day, make sure that you're consciously investing your money. These are ways to make more money in the future. Guys, I hold 3 journals based on financial aspects of life. I have a weekly investment journal where my finances are going throughout the week. I make 4 of those a month. Every week, for every week in a month, there's 4 weeks in a month. You understand? I make 4 of those journals. And I invest in 2-3 aspects of life every single day. It's either food, accommodation, or clothing at the moment. And then it may be travel and clothing and accommodation and food. That's all I invest in. So no matter what, I'm always on top of my money. Also, for example, there is my financial planning advice, which is how much money do I have up to now in terms of the year, and also how much went into GXP and how much went into FXP. What is FXP in my terms? It's food experience points. And also GXP is growth experience points. So anything that is never food is anything that is never food is GXP. What is GXP? Everything that is never food. So that means rent goes into GXP. It's all ultimately for my growth experience points. It's for my growth. So when I give rent to people, it's never for them, it's for me. I consider giving them money for rent so that I can grow. You understand? I give people accommodation money so that I can grow from it, not them. So I'm better than them, I'm better than not. You understand? I'm never doing it for them. So for example, I'm better than if, say for example, you give money to clothing. Guys, it's GXP points. It's for your growth. It's for you to look good. It's for you to feel good. When you're giving money for accommodation, it's for you to look good and feel good and be an independent person. So GXP for me means, hey, I'm independent. I'm an independent person, and anything that has nothing to do with food, such as cinemas, transport, experience, clothing, technology, is all into GXP. It just goes into GXP. It's for my ultimate growth. Now, FXP is everything to do with my food intake for the day. No matter what, I'm always calculating it. I'm always doing my food requirements every single year. Why? I need to see how much I'm eating every single year in terms of my food. So guys, just found a nice beautiful place here at Coles Perth Central, which is here in Perth. You just have to realize, no matter what, I'll continue the video right here, and you just have to realize what happened was my video actually turned off because I exceeded the storage base inside my phone, which was complete in memory. And you have to realize now that I can do this video now because I deleted some content, so I can do another 35 minutes. And actually, I only have 35 minutes to actually do this video. So what I can do is I can actually finish up right here and export that video, and just no matter what, I actually did give it a go. So you can learn from this in being that no matter what happens, it can be a 1 minute motivational video, and you can realize no matter what happens, that when you give effort, when you're always giving effort to succeed, you always realize that just be yourself about it. Be yourself, be the truth, make sure that you're seeing the truth. Remember what we speak about. Make sure no matter what you're doing it, make sure that you're seeing the truth in everything. Guys, that's how you live life. And guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. You understand? That's the simple behavior I do. You can do the same. You can put everything else into GXP, and you can put everything else into food. Do you understand? Now, I have that one, and then for example, say I may invest $15 into GXP. I'll just write GXP, and maybe $7.20 into food. I'll put GXP and FXP, because think about it. GXP is my total, how much have I had in terms of that year, and also where did my money go? No matter what, then I also make sure that I write my notes in terms of my weekly investments. I make sure no matter what, that I write the dates for each day. And I write $10 went to hostel, $15 went to food, and such as such. So I'm always investing my money better, and I'm always investing my money when it makes common sense for me and in the best way possible. Realize no matter what happens, that you also hold a capital savings financial term. So no matter what, you need to realize that in daily life, you're bombarded by prices around you. So when you say no to $100 of something, in terms of say, you need headphones, but there's a headphones that says $100, you said no to it, right? Go write $100. You just saved $100. You understand? You're looking at peanuts. There's a $3 peanuts, and there is also a $2.10 peanuts. There is also a $2.10 peanuts. So in that term, you go for the $2.10 peanuts, you save 90 cents right away. Go write it down. So that's what I do. And each day I may save $1,000, $500, $400, $300. Sometimes I saved around $50. And on days I've really saved money was 60,000. And last year I actually toppled it and I made multi-millions of dollars. I had over 5,000. I have over $5.5 million that I've already saved in money, which makes me a multi-millionaire already. In money savings, I've saved already multi-millions of dollars. I've saved around $6 million already. You understand? Easily. So you have to realize, be a person of truth and say how much you really mean. Guys, no matter what, I mean everything for the best. Just realize no matter what, the money will never grace you with anything, but what will is the truth. You understand? Never believe in money. Never believe in people. Believe in the truth. Never believe in anything else. Never believe in animals and non-human animals. Never believe in technology. Never believe in the world that you see. Believe in the truth. Where you go is the truth. You understand? Follow the truth and you shall be free. Do your work for free. You understand? So in financial terms, guys, what else is happening around the world? There is so much happening around the world in terms of how many companies are losing everything in terms of financial institutions. The banks are also going to go bankrupt because guess what? The colleges are related to banks. Do you understand? The banks fund the colleges to make all these loans and student loans. So no matter what, when you gain a student loan, guess what? The bank goes and chases you for the money. You understand? So never get yourself in debt in the first place. That's how to make more money. You understand? Another way to make more money is make sure no matter what, you're a person who is integrity, making sure you're living your talk, making sure no matter what, you're always living life, you're doing something to the best of your ability, you're doing something to really speak faster, but in a more broader term that you can understand, and that you're never slowing down your communication for anybody. You understand? You guys need to figure out what I've said in this video. Make sure you repeat it 10 times. You understand? Because I'll never slow down for you. You understand? Make sure you're writing notes. Notes will help you increase your net profit. Guys, make sure no matter what, you're reading from millionaires and people who have skills, such as me. No matter what, I'll always brand myself as the best of the best. I'm a person who really has integrity, and I can see the truth in me. I can see the truth of where people are, and I see the world and what's happening around the world. Guys, no matter what, around Australia here, most areas are closed down now. As I said, I can go in 3 areas of Australia. I can go to Cairns, I can stay in Perth, and I can go also to Fremantle, which is a nice beautiful town here next to Perth, and I can go also to Sydney. Guys, I'm always travelling either way. I was planning to go on the coast of Western Australia, and since I did figure out what was happening around the world, I went to Flight Centre. It's a nice and beautiful way for you to figure out what's happening around the world. When there's a financial downturn, go to your local flight store, which is Flight Centre, or some other one, and realize to ask them questions based on what's happening around the world. Realize never to go to the news for that. Never go read news articles. That's the way to make more money. So realize that anything that's got to do with the news, headlines, and articles on Bitcoin, and also stock market exchange, the Dow Jones, and all these kind of Wall Street saga epidemics, guys, no matter what, stay away from them. They're all creating this nice, beautiful financial downturn. You understand? They're all in it. You understand? These banks that you see, they're also in it in terms of what's happening around the world. You understand? Now the banks are losing money. They can never be in it, these guys. But who's in it is the government. The government's in it, and also Wall Street is in it right here. So somebody from Wall Street and America or somewhere around the world has really started to lie about what's going on in the world in terms of financial downturn, and they're causing a riot. You understand? They're causing a riot. Why? Because guys, it's for the rich. This is happening for the rich people. The rich people of the planet, such as Robert Kiyosaki talks about in his book, The Rich Get Richer and the Poor Get Poorer. I've read this book. It says no matter what, that those people who are richer in the world, when there's a financial downturn, what happens is that people are getting richer and people are getting poorer. And that the financial downturn is only happening for the rich. So rich people get richer in the terms of stock market crash. No matter what, never rely on stock market, never rely on trading systems, never rely on any type of Bitcoin mining, because guys, I've done Bitcoin mining, I've done stock market exchange, I've been on all these kind of stuff in terms of liquidities. And what's a liquidity? A liquidity has everything to do with financial terms, in terms of anything that's a shiny object, as Robert Kiyosaki explains. So a shiny object is Bitcoin, it's also stock market exchange, it's plastic money. Guys, it's anything that's devaluing you over time. So money today, in terms of plastic money, also the dollar, the Australian dollar, all the currencies of the world are decreasing in value over time. Why? Because now the online currencies are coming into place, and there's a nice term called cryptocurrency coming into place. So what's happening is the world is going into cryptocurrency right now, and no matter what, it's going to happen in my lifetime. And what's happening right now, the world is shifting into online currency. So the plastic in the world is becoming less, and that's an excellent way to live life, because guys, we need to produce less plastic in terms of paper notes and go online, so that we can have less rubbish in our systems in terms of in our world. You understand? So for example, with the bank's money, when you have less plastic being produced, guys, no matter what, it's going to always be better for us in terms of paper money only, okay, in terms of plastic money only. Guys, the more plastic we can remove from the streets, the cleaner our government, the cleaner our world, and the cleaner our environment. It makes beautiful sense. Do you understand? So realize no matter what, when the financial downturn happens, it's happening right now, and realize no matter what, that you stay educated, that you're always a person who is really living life. I'm never fearing anybody. I'm always making sure that I'm fearless. I'm a fearless person. Realize that your equity and what you have right now must be something that's profiting. Make sure that your actual money is prospering in terms of how much you have and what you can do about it. In the sense of what can you do about it? You can learn more. You can make sure to be more curious. You can make sure to increase your skills. Make sure to increase your adaptability. Make sure that you change approach, as Tony Robbins says. Make sure that you're changing your adaptability, as Brian Tracy says. Realize no matter what, that you're working on yourself more than you are at a 9-to-5 job. So now is your best time ever to work at yourself. Why? And you work in yourself. You work in the inner world of yourself. That way you'll make a fortune, as Jim Rohn says. Why? Because guys, you realize that the 9-to-5 job is never you working for yourself. It's you working for other people, and that's a scam. That is something terrible. Guys, what am I doing here? I'm working on myself in this video right now. I'm actually teaching you something, and as I teach you, I've already learned and I've mastered 42 minutes of this communication right here. So why? Each time I do a communicational video, what am I doing? I'm really in your face about it. I'm really doing something to succeed. I'm in my truth. I really see what truth is. Guys, around the world right now, there's so much demographics going on that you can really go on YouTube all the time. When you see a stock market crash, when you see something that's escalating into people losing jobs, realize to start reading from Robert Kiyosaki, also me, and also Grant Cardone. Make sure that no matter what, you're staying in tune with mentors. Have yourself some mentors. I always support you having more mentors. Guys, I have more mentors. Do you understand? I have more and more mentors in life. Have people who are $1 million mentors and more. In terms of $1 billion mentors, have more of them in your life. Guys, go and see their Instagram stories. Go and check out their YouTube pages. Go and check out their social medias. Follow them. Make sure that you're staying connected with them every single day and see what they're up to. See what they're talking about and be invested in them, because guys, they are the real news. They are the real positivity. Realize the news in daily life that's free, in terms of the TV, is now booming. You understand? The people more than ever right now watching TV and television. You understand? Guess what I'm doing? I'm staying away from pornography. I'm staying away from television. Why? Because that's how I increase my richness. That's how I get to do more and more throughout life. You understand? So people right now are more invested now than ever into the news. And well, guess what the news is going to do? The news is going to throw all this junk at them. Based on scarcity, tactics, anxieties they're going to throw. And people are going to be flying all over the place. They're going to be really scared. And they're already scared right now. They're already scared. You understand? They're scared out of their hearts to make sure that no matter what, that they can somehow defend themselves. So what's happening is the news is making you guys who are watching victims, and you have to stay away from that. You understand? You have to stay away from pornography, because pornography will never help you in terms of personal education and helping you increase your finance. It will never increase your vigor. It will never increase your strength. It will never increase the person you are. It will always devalue you. It will always degrade you and always make you someone less. Listen to my voice. Guys, no matter what, realize this. Realize that there's a better world out there. Make common sense of what's happening. Make sure no matter what, you're a person who's doing videos, you're doing more videos. Realize, take yourself seriously right now. Make sure no matter what, realize that my voice is speaking the truth right now in terms of you can see the truth. I'm never speaking the truth. What I'm really speaking is that you can see it. In a sense, so I lead you to the truth. I can lead you there, but you can see it. I can never really show you in terms of how you can really live your life unless you really see my perspective and how I see things in life. See how I see stuff in life. Never try to explain everything that I say. Never try to think about what I say. Just see it and you'll believe it. You understand? When you tell me something, I never seek to actually think about what you're saying. I see what you're saying. When you see it, you've comprehended it. When I watch a movie, or when I watch I do watch a movie here and there, every month I may go to a movie. Guys, the movies around the world are closed down also. They're all closed down. You understand? So no matter what, you have to realize movie centers and cinemas are all around the world losing money too, because guys, people are getting fired. Now in terms of life, when you're watching YouTube videos, I watch videos, no matter what, I say, hey, when I watch a YouTube video, I say, you need to also. So you need to also watch something in your life that's going to help you. Guys, when I watch something amazing in my life, I'm actually learning from it. I see it. I see what Grant Cardone's saying. I never have to think about it. I see it. Use your eyes to see what I'm saying. See with your heart and soul. No matter what, use your eyes. Use your eyes right now. Project your eyes at me. And do you see what I'm saying right here? Do you see what am I saying right here? All I'm saying is the truth. You understand? All I'm saying is the truth. I'm saying the truth in my eyes. You can see it. I'm showing you. I'm showing you. Do you see the show? Do you see what I'm saying? You have to see it. Think about the word see. You understand? And now, you never think about the word see. What you do is you just see. You look. Look outward. Beam. You start to beam. You start to beam. I need you to look at what I'm saying. I need you to hear what I'm saying. So to really hear what I'm saying is to see what I'm saying. You understand? It's the same way. Do you understand? So to learn faster is also to learn how to grow your money and to grow and think and grow rich, as Napoleon Hill says. No matter what, guys, it's getting darkness over here. I can still go for a couple minutes. Realize over here it's amazing for me because, guys, no matter what, you need to see the truth. You need to be a person who can see the audio that you read. You see the music. When you hear the music, when you listen to music, you never see or hear the music. What you really do is you see the music. Sorry? You never listen to music, you never hear the music. What you do is you see the music. So sorry, no matter what, make sure you're never leading people astray from the truth. Otherwise, you're leading yourself away. You understand? Never lead yourself and others away from the truth. What you're doing is you're leading people toward the truth with you. Understand? Guys, I'm a person of truth. Realize this. No matter what I say goes. What I say, it is. What I say, I am. What I say, I stand for. What I say is how I look like. What I say is how my habits are. I'm a person who's real integrity. I'm a person who can lead you to the truth. You understand? It's so simple, guys. You can tell by my voice. You can tell by my language. You can tell by my language and who I am. Guys, I always seek to improve myself. I always seek to really make sense of the world. Make sense of the world. That's how you make money. Guys, connect the dots, as Vishen Lakhiani says in his Code of the Extraordinary Mind book. You can go and read it. You realize that you need to connect the dots. You need to realize, start educating people. Guys, every single quote I make, guess what? As Arnold Schwarzenegger says in his role model quote, he says that every time he pulls up the dumbbell, he's won a victory. You understand? Every time I teach a person an idea, in terms of my videos, in terms of my how-to videos and my motivational content, and in my journal, and also in my singing courses now that I have, guys, no matter what, I also have all this content going on inside of my university. Everything that you see in my university right now is a win for me. I just stick to those requirements. I stick to audio, video, and journaling and writing. No matter what, everything to do with that aspects of life, no matter what, I'm also branding myself has everything to do with me. So realize those people who speak truth are actually going to help you. So realize financial terms is how you actually become more richer. You become richer in terms of financial aspects of life only. You have to realize that. But your health will make you richer in the spiritual dome. You understand? The spiritual dome, because no matter what, you may increase your financial IQ, but those people who increase their financial IQ and have no health are also losers of life. Do you understand? They're losing in the health industry. Be first in the health industry, and then you can also make sure that you can be a person who's living life. So guys, no matter what, I'm a person who's taking action right now to really go and sense out there's a light over here where I can actually do my work in terms of what I do. So I'll just go check over here what's happening. Let's have a look over here. So I have a light over here, I can sit over here, and I can do my light frequency over here. So realize, guys, that never let anybody disturb you. See how I just had to change, instead of me switching over this video and making sure that it goes broke. Guess what I do? I never go broke. But guess what? I never go broke, because guess what? Here I am doing this video. Do you understand? This video is everything for me. I make sure no matter what, I stay on camera for an extra 40 minutes now, because I just swapped areas, because no matter what, you've seen the truth. Do you understand? Did you see the truth? Did you see what happened? That's how you see the truth, guys. That's the best explanation of how to see the truth, guys. No matter what, now I can actually explain the truth much better. You have to see. Do you see that? Now you can see the terms of what I'm saying. So I hope you guys are actually watching this video right now and what I just done. So what happened was, no matter what, you guys seen me, I switched over from shade into light. Do you understand? Did you see the truth there? Why? Because now I'm here to give you a better video. Understand? Now do you see the truth there? You can see the truth that I'm actually making common sense right now. So when you're actually watching this video now, actually now all you do is you could continue to see that language. You continue to see what I'm saying right now. So you just continue to see all that I'm saying right now. That's what you're doing. You're competing with nobody right now. All you need to realize is you're growing. You're really seeing what I'm saying. You're actually understanding me right now because you see me. You see who I am. So realize now there's actually a broader term right here. I've actually switched off my capability in terms of who I am. But guess what? No, I haven't. I'm better than not. Now guess what? See that? That's a lie I just said. Do you understand? So guess what? Now I'll let you into the truth. I'll say no matter what, guys, never lie. Do you understand? Never lie in the first place. Do you see that? Do you see how I lied in the first place? And guess what? Now I'm a person who speaks the truth. You understand? I speak the truth. Why? Because guys, no matter what, you can see the truth. You can see the truth from what I'm saying. So guys, no matter what, you see that something, just some kind of entity came into me and said, hey, you must lead people into a straight. You understand that? You see that? But guess what? I stayed on the offense about it. I say I take ownership about it. And guess what? I say, no. I'll teach you a better way. Guess what? I'm better than Do you understand? Do you see that? Do you see that? Why? Because I'm on the offense about being better in my communication. So now since you can't see me, since I'm exposed, I see that I'm exposed. I see that you guys can actually see me now. Now we can actually talk business. Now we're actually starting to do this video even better. And I may even go for the full 3 hours over here. Do you understand? I may actually do the three hours over here. So no matter what, just realize I'm really dedicated over here to actually help you grow. So what are we doing now? We're moving forward right now. We're moving forward. We're realizing now is the time to succeed. Guys, realize the financial aspects of who you are in your life must be shown right now. Guys, there's always something positive to say. There's always something beautiful to say in life. So realize those people who have something to say will always give you everything in life. Those people who always have something in terms of capabilities and how you're actually going to see something are always actually people who are actually going to teach you, such as me. As you can see, I'm always teaching you, I'm always growing you, I'm always doing something beneficial for you so that you can see that I'm actually doing it for you. Do you understand? I'm doing it for you. And you have to realize, no matter what, I'm doing it for myself the most. Now, guys, realize, just start growing right now in terms of seeing this aspect of life in everything. Use this seeing aspect in your audios, in your videos, and in your writing. When you see writing articles, use to see the information of your life. See everything that's going on. See how I changed everything in life. Now you can see the truth on what I'm saying. So I can go deeper right now, and I can say, let's speak truth right now. Let's start to change the topic around, because that's what I do in my motivational videos. I speak about what's on my mind right now. So as I just switched over integrity in terms of never, you understand? I never switched over my integrity. But what I do is I make sure no matter what, I'm always learning and growing. So as I switched over in terms of my positioning in life, guess what? I'm in a better place right now. So now we can speak more deeply in our core. And I can show you my core, and I can show you who I am in this story. So in my story, guys, you have to realize I'm a person who really suffered in life. I really suffered my story in terms of life. guess what? Now I've overcome my demons. I'm a person who's really happy. I'm a person who's really growing. I'm a person who's really, really happy and prospering in terms of everything in life. I'm a person who's really, really helping you to succeed right now, as you can see. So realize now, those people who can expose their story more and more are always going to grow, always going to be doing something more capable of what they can do. Do something you can do, be more capable of what you can do. Be more secure in who you are, but make sure that the financial economy and something that's going around the world is never affecting you. Because there is something that can affect you. There's also something that can help you. Realize that. Go for something that can help you. Go for people who can help you. Go for something that really, really helps you in terms of value. Something that's going to bring you value. Something that's going to help you determine what the best cause is in your information. And you can see right now what's happening. I can see that you're really, really motivated and inspired by watching this video. I can see that. I can see the truth in that. No matter what, realize this, the truth shall set you free. Just realize the preacher in the truth is you. You need to realize that the truth is you. Now, no matter what, once you see the truth, I hope I've led you to the truth. No matter what, I see that. Do you understand? So when you hope, guess what? You're living on, you're seeing the truth more. Hope is truth. You understand? When you're putting the I there, you put the I in place, you're speaking truth right now. You understand? No matter what, realize now, those people who have the truth in them are always going to be the people leading the world. They're going to be the people who have something to say. They're going to be people who really are pushing forward in terms of their mindset and standing out from the crowd. Guys, no matter what, think about how you are really living life, but actually see how you really like living life. See how you're living life. See how your mentality is. See your self-reflection and who you are. See yourself in the mirror. Never think about yourself in the mirror. See yourself in the mirror. You understand? There's a difference. The seeing part of life is how you're seeing me right now. See yourself in who people are. Never think about people. See how to get women. See how to do everything. See how to have sex. See how to get money. See how a person is. Never think about them. Never think how to get sex. Never have, in terms of life, never have anything less. Have more, have more, have more. So guys, I'm always figuring out how to communicate better, but realize no matter what, you see everything in life and you see how to do it. You never know how to do it. Knowing how to do it is to think about it. Do you understand? You never think about it. So those people who know, always thinking about it. They're just chiggy-chagga boxes. You understand? What you need to do is, you need to be a person who's seeing it and you just go do it. You see the information, you're smart enough to see it, and you're really more than smart enough to see it, and I'm not dumb, but you have to realize that you can see that I'm not dumb, and no matter what, you realize now, that make sure that nothing in the world such as a financial down, make sure that nothing in the world such as make sure that no matter what, a foundational technique in your capability and your speech is that you're making sure that nothing in the financial economy will ever make you less of who you are. Now, I really toppled that one. And no matter what, realize that communication is key for your success, that when you're really speaking for success, you're happy, you're really doing something in according to what you can do, you're showing your face, and really, guess what, you're really never proud of who you are, because proudness is knowing, you understand? Oh yes it is. Proudness is thinking about it. Never think about it. Never be proud of your biological parents. Never be proud of your kids. What you be is you be grateful. You be grateful. Why? Because grateful is the truth. Oh yeah, it is. Oh yeah, be more grateful in life. Be grateful over proudness. Dan Milivojevic. Realize this, no matter what. You need to be a person who's really never delusional, but realize that no matter what, you actually speak your words. You speak who you are, you speak originality. You speak whatever your terms are, and you realize that you're only a boss in your life. You realize only ever that nobody else is going to tell you what to do, that nobody else can tell you what to do. Because guys, you can see the truth here. You can see the truth. I've led you to the truth. Guys, now you see it, you believe it, you are it, you understand? You go, you keep going, you mesh into it, you destroy it, whatever you need. You understand? You destroy the truth too. How do you destroy it? You look into it, you see it. You keep destroying it while you're seeing it. When you're in the toilet and you're doing your business, guess what? You see the truth in what you're saying. You see the truth in how you're doing everything. Because when you're thinking in the toilet, guess what you're doing? You're knowing everything. You're too much knowing. You understand? So while you're doing it, guess what? You're seeing how you do it. That way, you'll become richer. When you're seeing something in life, you're actually becoming richer as a person. You're seeing the truth. You're a man of truth. You're a woman of truth. You're a person of truth. You're doing something incredible that's actually going to help you. That's going to make you prosper. That's going to make you succeed. So no matter what, there's no excuses for you never to be able to do a video for yourself. Because guys, here I am doing a video and it's going for 3 hours. Why? I'm dedicated. I'm dedicated for this video. Guys, it started off with 1 minute and here I am expanding it to 3 hours now. I have a light. I have a beautiful light now. Guys, as you can see, I'm in Perth. I'm just sitting down on a nice beautiful concrete pavement. You understand? A nice beautiful tile concrete pavement over here. So guys, no matter what, realize you need to be a person who's actually living life, living something to the best of your ability. Make sure that you find something to do. That way you'll be something, you'll make something of yourself. Guys, realize, stick to something, never stick to nobodies, never stick to people who are never really there. You understand? Be a person who's really there in what you're saying, there in what you're doing, and realize to really say what you do and mean it. Make sure you see yourself through it. Make sure you see what you're actually doing, and then you really prosper and succeed about it. Make sure you're really disciplined to succeed. You understand? Be a disciplined person. Be something incredible. Be something that a person such as you can always explain. Make sure you're explaining yourself. Make sure you're doing your content every single day, and make sure you're never, ever, ever losing who you are. You understand? So to never lose who you are, make sure you're listening to yourself by seeing yourself. The real seeing is listening. The real listening is seeing. The more you can listen, the more you can grow. The more you can see, the more you can grow and listen. You understand? That's how it is, and that's connecting the dots. That's the true capability of connecting the dots. So no matter what, just see me for who I am right now, that I'm really helping you, that I'm really helping you do something, and I'm natural about it. I'm natural. I'm a natural person. I'm just a person going about my daily life, really teaching you the foundation of my life and how I live my life. I see the truth and I walk the truth because I see it. I see the truth in people and I see the truth in everything. Understand? I see everything. When you're describing yourself with something, I see what you say. I see what you're doing. You understand? For example, Dr. Wade Dyer, he will say, I can see clearly now. Why? I can see. When you can see, you can understand it. You can never know it. You never know the truth. Are you able to know yourself? You never know yourself. You never know yourself. That's the truth in that. Guess what? You never know yourself. Do you understand? You see that? Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. You never know yourself. Many people are trying to know themselves. Why? Why are you knowing yourself? You just see yourself straight away. That's the ultimate knowing. When you see yourself, you're knowing. You understand? But people, what they're really doing is they think they know who they are, but they've never really seen the truth. You understand? And that's a delusional mindset. That's a schizophrenic mindset. That's a person who is far below the calendar in terms of who they are and who they can be. But guess what? You can see the truth in who they are anyway. So no matter what, is that a judgment? Yeah, it is. Guess what? The truth can judge, but guess what? No matter what, you can see the truth. You understand? The truth can judge as well. Yes, you can. So no matter what, we learned something over here, I learned something over here, and just guys, no matter what, realize that you're never a shit person. You understand? You're never a person who's delusional. You're never a person who's really losing in life. Just realize that you can also swear in the truth. Yes, you can. You can also swear in the truth. You can be a truthful person who swears. You can point fingers at the truth, and you can also see the truth in what you're doing. You understand? You can do everything with the truth, as long as you stay in the truth. You understand? Make sure no matter what, you're just never decreasing your lifespan. You're never really decreasing others as a person in terms of taking advantage of them, in terms of negativity. Make sure that you're never around those people. Because guys, when you take advantage, guess what you're doing? You're actually doing it. You understand? You must take advantage, because guys, otherwise people will take advantage of you. And take advantage of everything that you can. Take advantage of me and my free content. You understand? Why do I do it? I do it for the truth. I do it for the truth, baby. You understand? So no matter what, the truth has set me free. I'm a free person to do my content forever. And whether you like me or not, guys, we actually see each other. You're never my enemy. And guys, no matter what, I see that saying right there is from other people. It's never even from me. So no matter what, I just realized that. But you can see that you can believe me. You can believe what I say in the truth only. See the truth. Never believe me. Never believe who I am in the outside realm and who I am as a person right now. You understand? Never believe me, but believe the truth. You understand? Why? Because this person who I am right now can lead you astray. Right? Look, there is no right or wrong, but I can lead you astray. And why? Because no matter what, I also fail. You understand? I fail. I make mistakes. I never even trust myself. You understand? I never trust myself either, because I see and I make mistakes. I see that I lead people into a wrong direction, and no matter what, there is no wrong or right. There's no wrong or right, but I do lead people in a loser mentality, and I realize no matter what, that I actually see what I'm saying, and I see it, and guess what? I lead people back into the truth. So guys, no matter what, the same will happen for you. You'll realize that when you're giving a speech, when you're doing something incredible, and when you're doing something in terms of self-education, such as I am right now, you start to make mistakes. You understand? And those mistakes is you leading people astray. And then what you do is, throughout the video, what you're doing is you're saying, no, it's never this way, it's actually this way now. And then we're always growing from what we say. And in that way, we've accomplished more and more. You understand? So yes, our flaws are our mistakes that we make, but as soon as we correct our mistakes, we are no longer Do you understand? What we are is perfection. Do you understand? You understand? We have no more flaws in life. Once you correct yourself in a better way and you learn from your mistake, you're no longer a bad person. You're no longer a person who is astray. You're a person now who's perfect in every aspect of your life. So realize that we are perfect people. Right now, the truth will set you free. So guys, no matter what, you can see the truth saying that you're perfect. You understand? You can see no matter what that you speak in terms of you can see this, you can see that, you can see that. That's how you show people. You understand? You say you can see what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying over here. You see the truth in what I'm saying. Hello, do you see me? This is me showing you. Hello, I see you right here. Hello, do you see me? I can see you. You understand? That's who I am. You know, in the truth of who I am, you can see me. You can never know me. You can never know the truth. So I'm a fearless person, and that's what I say, guys. That's what I say, that no matter what, when you're around, for example, transport areas, they're just gonna get into your video and they're gonna start creating delusion everywhere. Do you see that delusion? What happened? What happened? You seen the delusion, didn't you? I seen it. What happened? They disturbed me, didn't they? Yeah, they did. They disturbed me. They disturbed me. Why? Because guys, no matter what, you can see they did. Now, guess what? Guess what? I admit it. I admit it. Guess what? I said I'm fearless. Why? Because they jotted a fear in me. Why? Because that's what the world does. The world adapts in a different way every single time, and people are always causing other people fear. And the fear is the delusion. You understand? The fear of life is the schizophrenia. You understand? So many people, what they're doing around you in daily life is they may be, you may be sleeping, and that person may be running towards you, and you may wake up and you're, oh, like this. You may be so scared. You understand? And when you're in that scarce city, which is in the process of being scared, what happens is you get poorer. You start becoming controlled by the outside world. So then what you say is, I'm fearless. I'm fearless. I'm not scared of you. I'm not poor. I'm not broke. I'm not a financially broke person. I'm not a person who is a negative person. I'm not a junkie. And you have to keep repeating these positive affirmations, because that's what I do. In every single daily life, I was just scared about the sirens going off because it was just so sudden. So what was that? I said that it was my fear. My fear lied to me. Hey, you got scared. No, I never got scared. I never get scared in life. Understand? Why? Because I say I'm fearless again. I'm fearless. I'm not scared now. Why? I see the fear for what it is. I see the truth in what the fear is. And the fear is never me. Understand? The fear is adrenaline. The fear is adrenaline. It's just a nice spike. Ooh! Is a spike in what you are in terms of your mindset and who you are, but guess what? That's what it is. So the less scared you are in life, the more you're actually going to be healthy. So guess what it is? Guess what it is? The health in terms of the fear that actually gets you scared is how healthy are you? How healthy are you? So the healthier you are, the less scared you are. So that's what I'm saying. Let's see the truth about that. That no matter what, you need to be healthier. So guess what? Those people who have more finances and less health, they're more scared people, even though they have more finances. Even though they can invest it in the best places in terms of financial terms, guess what? They're scared people. They're scared around the world. You understand? And that's never the way to live, because they're worried all the time. And that's going to kill them earlier than expected. So what we need to do is we need to fear less. We need to fear less of who we are, and we need to start actually taking action to see the fear. See the fear in you. I just seen the fear in me. I see it. I never know it. I never know what the fear is. I just see that I was scared. I see that I was scared. I see it. You feel it. When you're seeing, you're feeling it. There's a nice beautiful quote that says, feel throughout life. What does that mean? It means show throughout life. It means see throughout life. See the truth of life. See the truth of what you're saying. See the truth of who people are. See them. They will lie to you. They'll lie with words. Words lie. See through the lies. You see what they're saying. You see who they are. They may say they're the richest person in the world, and they may say, oh, that they own this building. Do you understand? They own this building. You see who they are. You see they never own the building. They're lying. Why? Because they're hypocrites. Because they have no truth in them. You understand? I had a security guard. Actually, I had a security guard. You'll see the truth here. I was in Perth. In terms of, I'm still in Perth, and we went to the security guards over there. The security guards came up to me. I was at the casino, and guess what? The person looked at me from up above. He looked at me like this. he's dazing at me, he's dazing at me. Oh, I say, oh, this guy's gonna cause problems. I seen it already. Guess what? I started walking my way anyway. I ignored him. Guess what? He comes with his bike, with his dildo of a person. You understand? And they both come up to me and they say, why are you around here, mate? I say, I'm just walking this way. They say, no, you cannot walk this way. Why? Why can I walk this way? He says, over there, there's nothing. What do you mean there's nothing? There's something over there. I see something over there. Now, guess what? Those people are lying already. They're saying there's nothing over there. I see something over there. I see the truth over there. They're saying, so guess what? They're saying, no, you're on private property. You have to go this way, mate. So guess what they're doing? They're commanding me now to go on this way. Otherwise, they're going to intrigue me to take action on me to put me in jail. That's what's happening now. Why? They're saying that I'm on private property. Why? But Australia is my private property. Australia is my private property. This world is my country. This whole world is my being and who I am. Do you see the truth in who I am? So guess what? Then I said, no, but my GPS is really showing me to go this way because I have to go this way to walk to my hostel. And I said, I have to go this way. I just said, my GPS is showing me to go this way. I have to go somewhere this way to get to where I'm going. That's what I really said. And I never said anything about the hostel. And then they're saying, no, they're saying, we don't even care about your hostel. They're saying, we don't care about where you're going. They're actually saying, we never care about where you're going because I like to actually do this for myself. I love to do it for myself. And I said, listen, no matter what, I'll go this way, where you're saying. And I started to really walk. And they're saying, yeah, you keep walking, mate. You keep walking. Yeah, we're going to put you in jail. And they're asking me all these questions, and just to see who I am. They're trying to see who I am. They're lost people. And then another person came up to me in terms of other two security guards to get me out of the property. And the person's like, you look like a homeless person. And he said that he hopes that I'm homeless or something like that. And I'm not homeless. He said, no worries, that was a lie. But he said in terms of that, he said something in terms of, he said that I look like a homeless person. That's what he said. That's what he said, yeah? Yeah, that's what he said. He said, I look like a homeless person on drugs or something like that. Is that what he said? Yeah. Something around those lines. And look at me. I'm a person who's a vegan for 16 months. I'm a person who has been traveling the world 9 months now. I dress for the occasion. I dress in beautiful clothing. And do you see what they're saying? And they make no sense in life. And who they are, they're little rat bag dogs. Do you understand? Real rat bag dogs, those people. Yuck. I stay away from them. I'm not yuck. So no matter what, that one there, I call myself yuck. So I have to say I'm not yuck. So I see the truth in what I'm saying. Every single time I say something, I realize to just expose it much more. So I see how to really say even a story now based on what happened. For example, no matter what, there was a woman just yesterday in Perth Central, in terms of Perth, and I can actually name the place as well. Perth Central Backpackers here in Perth, and it's a hostel. Guess what? I called the hostel because what happened was, guess what? You never wait for anything. You understand? Do you see that? Do you see that you never wait? Because the people that make you wait, guess what they're trying to do? They're trying to control you. You understand? They're trying to control you and who you are. So what you do is, when you're in a hostel, so this is what I did. I came to the hostel, I came to the service clerk in terms of the front desk. Guess what? There was nobody. Guess what I said? I'll never wait for them. I just went. I was supposed to book myself another night there. I took the key. I actually took the key off the hostel. I took the key off the hostel, and I was describing to go to the hostel to really book another night in a better time when they arrive. Guess what? I called them in a better time. They picked up the phone and they're saying, no, they'll never let me there. They said this, make sure that you come see us before we let you in. And they're causing me all these problems over the phone. And I said, well, why are you doing this to me? And they're saying, oh, but you realize no matter what, that you were never there when I was there. I said, no, you were never there when I was there. No, you were never there. They're lying. They're total lying misfits in terms of life. Understand? So a misfit is somebody who is either a liar or telling the truth. You understand? No matter what, you can tell the truth. You understand? You can tell the truth. Yes, you can. So realize I'm learning throughout this program also with myself, and just realize no matter what, That person was never there when I was there. You see the truth in that? I was telling the truth right now. And what happened is she blamed me for actually exposing who she is. You understand? How did I do that? I made sure to yell at her. I yelled at her. Why? Because she deserved it. She deserved it. You have to yell at people who lie. You have to yell at people who lie. But guess what? Make sure no matter what, you never yell again. Make sure you never yell again. And make sure no matter what, that when you're in a situation where you have to yell, you never even yell in the first place. That's what I learned. I learned that recently, and you have to see the truth in that as well. So I realized no matter what, I never go back to a hostel now. I never go back to a hostel that's kicked me out. I never go back to a hostel where someone's lied. I never go back to a hostel where people never let me in. When there's a coronavirus, in terms of a coronavirus or financial downturn happening, and guess what's happening? The hostels here are closing their doors. You understand? And she's kicking me out. Why? Because apparently I was never there when she was there. You understand? When I was there, I was there. So guess what? It's been a mishap, and guess what? I grew from her, and I made her totally a stupid scum. Do you understand? I made her a stupid scum, and she deserved it. You understand? She lied. She did it to herself. Guess what? She degraded herself in that. Why? Because you never lie that you were there when you were never there. I was there. I see the truth, and you can see the truth in me. Now here I am. Why would I even yell at her? I left my actual towel there. I left my toothbrush, my eyebrows, my eyebrow tweezers, also my earmuffs and my eye guard, all in that locker. I left, and they kept the $20 as well. You understand? They never returned my money either. Well, guess what? I never need my money to be returned. Why? Because I recently learned this, and what is it? It's no matter what, that when you return your money, you never deserve money. You never deserve money when you return money. Why? What you really need is to really gain more money. Gain more money than you return. Never be a person who's returning your money all the time. That's a broke mindset. You understand? That's what I learned. Never return your money from anybody who says no. And guess what? Guess what? You go and get your money. You go and get your money, but never return your money. You understand? Never go to someone to get your money back. It's just, there's no such thing as money back. You understand? There's a money back guarantee. You can give money back guarantee. And those are for the poor people. You understand? Those are for the poor people who never trust you. You give money back guarantee. You understand? This is a money back guarantee. These are for the poor people out there. I'm doing this for them. You understand? And I'm doing it mostly for myself, as I said. But you have to realize, when you're doing stuff for free, you're doing it for the poor people of the world. And when you're doing it for free, people are always going to notice you. Guys, you're having a conversation with me now. I'm just learning on the go. You understand? That's amazing how I just said that. I'm learning on the go. And you have to realize that also today, there's been another mishap in terms of life. And that's already two, for example, that I explained in Perth. And there's another one now. I walked today into Woolworths here in Australia. And guess what happened? I placed my bag on the floor. And as you can see, for example, I actually, in my bag, I have, right there, I have, for example, my food. And I placed my backpack on the floor, and I started to write in my journal, my notes. What was I writing? Just based on what I learned in terms of life sequences, based on what to stay away from, because that's how you really live life. You live life by really staying away from something. So what do I stay away from now? I stay away from Woolworths in Perth. That's an example of something that's a time investment in me. Why? Because I never have to think about going to Perth Woolworths ever again because of this now. Well, I'll teach you right now. So in terms of that, now this is what I'll say. I walked into Woolworths, I left my bag on the floor, I started to write on my phone. I started to write something. I was attacked by a person. Attacked, accusing me of stealing something. Do you understand? Because I had a peanut bag. I had a peanut bag. I'm fearless. So there's always something counterintuitive that's happening around you. You have to be on top of it. As soon as you feel the fear, you feel the adrenaline, say I'm fearless. I'm fearless because you have to be on top of the offense of your life. You never be feared in terms of life. You never be a person who is fearing life. You understand? But you be feared. Make sure people fear you. You understand? You make sure people fear you in life. But make sure that you're never fearing people. Be fearless. Understand? So there was a person that just walked right by me. Understand? There was something that in terms of change, alerted me. It's my alert system. Why? I say I'm fearless. Now, guess what? When I say that, guess what? I never really have to say it, that I'm fearless, but yes, I do. I have to say it. Why? It's a positive affirmation. You have to say it anyway. When you have to say that you forgive someone, you have to say you forgive someone. You understand? Now, guess what? We're never going off topic here because the truth has no off topic. We're all learning in truth right now. Whatever the truth is saying right now, listen to that. In terms of seeing it, see the truth and what's being said. When you see it, you make common sense of it. When you see it, you only repeat the video once. That's what I'm doing now. When I see the video, in terms of Grant Cardone, he may make a 1 hour video, 10-hour video, I'll watch it once. I just make sure to watch it and to see it throughout the whole video, what he's saying. I see all his information. I see where he's going, alright. And then I see it. I now have to, oh, this word, he said this word, what is this word? What is this word? What is this word? That's you lost. You're completely lost. You have no Jesus. You understand? You have no Jesus there. You understand? Because guess what? In those times, what you're doing is you're really, really capable of seeing those words. You can see my words. You can see what I'm saying. You never have to really know my words. You never have to see the meaning, but yes, you do. You see the meaning too. You have to see everything about life. But guess what? That's where you learn the vocabulary, and that's what I was doing throughout my life. I was really learning. I was learning my words. And guess what I was doing throughout my learning? I was seeing my words. As you learn, you see. Do you understand? That's why I was going, this word over here, what's this word? But I was very lost. You understand? I was very lost because I never knew to see Grant Cardone and what he's saying throughout his videos. I was staying stuck on his words. And that's a person who needs to develop themselves. Never be stuck on words. You see the words. You see a video, you repeat it once. That's it. You understand? You understand? When you get told by people, people will tell you what to do. You understand? I'll never tell you what to do. But you have to be a person who sees something in what people are saying. People are going to say and tell, no matter what I'm saying right now, people will tell you what to do, and they'll say, you must repeat 5 times this audio podcast or audio video, and I've done it too. Why? Because now I have a new sense of integrity, and I can show you now that you must see it. You must see this video once. See it, and you'll believe it. Unless, guess what? Unless you can never see this, you'll never even be in my video. Those people who are in my video right now are believers of me. You understand? They believe in me. They're also people who follow me. They're people who see me. You understand? People who see me, follow me, are encouraged by me, are inspired by me, are people who are devoted to me, give me their love. They're always people who appreciate me, and I appreciate you people. You understand? Because you guys are my believers. Why? Because you see who I am. Now, never make sure that you see, for example, you always make sure you see, but make sure that you see my face. You see who I am. Guys, this person here will lead you astray. Do you see that? But do you see that I will never lead you astray? That's the difference. The difference is there. I will never lead you astray. But the person who is me will. And guess what? I'll never lead you astray. I'll never lead you astray. So guess what? What I said was, no matter what, just realize that you see the truth in who I am. And that's what I'm saying. So, here I always said back to topic. You understand? In my mind, I always said back to topic. And now I see it for what it is. I see the mind and how it works. And you have to see the mind and how it works. So when you see the mind, I realized there was just the words that are saying back to topic. And guess what? Now since I said it, I say there's nothing in my righteousness that I have to say back to topic in my life. And now I see that there's nothing that's clicked in my life. And guess what? There's everything right now. There's everything. I've got everything. I can see my mind and how it works. So now since that word never even exposed itself prior to what I said, guess what? Now I can actually go forward and I'll actually learn something in terms of communication even better. So in terms of words, let's just go back to words. And we're never going back, remember. I'm never taking you back. Realize, we're actually moving forward. You have to see what I'm talking. So I'm never going back in life. Now, why do I say that? Because I said that I'll take you back. I'll never take you back. We're moving forward now. So what I say is, right now, I say, I see that I can take you back. Do you understand? Well, guess what? I'll never take you back anyway. Now, I move forward and I say, Woolworths, right now, no matter what happened, I was a person who walked in, I left my bag on the floor, I started journaling. The guy approaches me, accusing me that I stole something. He's seen the peanut bag that I had. Guess what happened? I said, sorry sir, I got this, I invested in this inside Coles. He says, I never believe you. I said, okay. Before that, I actually put the peanut bag inside my bag, and then I said, okay, I'll show you the receipts. And he's saying, yeah, you show me when you leave this place. Alright. Guess what? I could have started shopping there. I said, no. I completely was judged by this person about who I am in life. He completely judged me in terms of that I was a thief, that I was what he was said, that I was in terms of what he was saying. Now, no matter what, I made sure to go to the front counter, and I said to the woman, I actually, she's a small woman, very small woman. I lifted the bag, I said, go check my bag now. Yeah, you know why? Because guess what? You never know why, you see why. Do you see why? You see why now? You have to see why. You have to see why. So when you see why, you see that the whole place there is against me. You'll see that the whole place there is against me. Why? Because I'm a person who was accused by everybody there. Do you understand? Now guess what? That's a lie. That's a lie. Now guess what? I was accused by that person who approached me. And then guess what? I approached one woman thinking that she was the person who accused me. That was never the truth. The truth is that, guess what? They checked my bag, I see it, and they told me to go. They told me to go. You understand? And again, yeah, they told me to go. No matter what, guess what I did? I just went. What happens now? Guess what? I never go there again, even though I can. I can still go there. And guess what they said? Never come back. I can still go back, but I never go back. Do you understand? I never go back. So guess what? What does that mean? I never have to go back to Woolworths ever again. You understand? And that's the title of the conclusion that I came up with in terms of my life, in terms of this point. You understand? No matter what, now you can see, I am much bigger than those people at Woolworths. Now guess what? I'll never go back to Woolworths. Because those people are jealous of me. Why? They accused me. But did they really? No. They never really accused me, but I'll never go back. Now I can go into Woolworths. Yeah, I can go into Woolworths. But will I really? I never have to. I never have to go back into Woolworths. What for? What for? Because I'm moving forward now. I just go to Coles. Why would I go somewhere where I get accused? Now I'm not a victim. I'm not a victim of life, but I see that people are accusing me in terms of that aspect of life. Now I must feel victim also. And what I have to realize is, when you see the truth, you will be set free even more. So realize that everything I've said right now, I was the person who was accused. So guess what? I never go back to where I get accused from. Why? Because otherwise I'd be degrading myself. As soon as somebody accuses you, never return into that place. Why would you? Otherwise you would be degrading yourself. Do you see the truth right there? You see the truth right there, yeah? Let's stick to the truth. Now we're moving forward. Never go to where the haters are. Never go to even where one person accused you. Never go to where one person complained about you. Never make excuses. Never complain. And never be around those people. I have more empathy and more encouragement now to stay away from Woolworths altogether. As I said already in this video, I stay away from Woolworths now in Perth. I stay away from the libraries. There's 2 libraries in Perth. I stay away from them. Why? They're closed down. I never have to think about it anymore. So when I never have to think about it anymore, I see the truth even better. Today I realize, no matter what, that everything that I stay away from, over 50,000 goals have been written down about why I see the truth. Yeah, I see the truth in 50,000 ways and more. So no matter what, it's all the places that I stay away from. I stay away from Sydney, I stay away from everywhere around Australia except for Perth. How many places is that? It's over 50,000 places right now. All I think about is nothing. You understand? I think about nothing. I have nothing to think about. I see that I think. I see that I think, and I catch myself thinking. Why? I see that I'm thinking, and I see that I'm never thinking. Why? Because I see it. I see it. I never have to think about it. So do you see how my philosophy is? And philosophy has everything to do with mindset. So in terms of what else I stay away from that's going to make me money is people, everybody in Sydney, everybody around Australia, except for Perth. I go alone. You understand? I'm alone here in Perth. So guess what I do? I stay away from everybody else. I stay away from hostile people. Why am I here doing a video for you inside on my own? Because I'm staying away from people. I have no need for them. Do you see the truth for them? I mean, do you see the truth in me? I never see the truth in them. But guess what I do? I do see the truth in them. Now, guess what? I stay away from them anyway. I stay away from them anyway because they lead people astray. You understand? Guess what? They'll never lead me astray. You understand why? Because I'm repeating my positive affirmations right now. I make sure I'm staying into growth mindset right now. This is my growth mindset in action right now. So you're actually experiencing me growing as I'm teaching you. I'm teaching you and I'm growing. So no matter what, you have to realize that when you get accused, when people are arguing with you over the phone, such as the hostile person at Perth Central, never giving me a one night because she was never there. Guys, you never wait. You never go where people make errors. You never go there. As soon as they make an error, guess what's happening? They're judging you, and you never be around judgmental people. You never be around those people. When they say never come back, you never come back. You understand? Because you have too much clarity for them to come back. You understand? Now, sense this. Those people at the Woolworths never even seen what they were doing. You understand? That person saying, do you have any weapons in your bag? I said, no. I said, no. They're saying, walk free. And the guy's saying, never come back. Why? Why didn't you ever check my bag to see that I steal your stuff? You understand? Now guess what? I see the security guard can really see what I'm on about in life. You understand? Because I see he judged me. He judged me because he was notified. He was notified. You understand? He approached me. I see him. I see him totally. He was notified by the person. The other person that really accused me at first was gone. He was gone. Where was he? In Neverland. He was gone. You understand? But the person that approached me that said never come back. You understand? I'm never come back. But the person that said never come back totally judged me also. So why didn't the person check my bag since I was a thief in life? No matter what, you can see I was a thief in life. I was a thief in life. I stole in high school. I stole many things in life. I stole money. I stole pedigree. I stole everything in life. Do you understand? I stole the world. I stole myself from myself. Do you understand? Everybody's robbing everybody in life. So guess what? I'm never robbing you. You understand? I'm never robbing myself now. So guess what? Never be around people who are robbing. Never be around people who are thieves. They'll take everything from you. I'm never taking away from you. I'm only adding everything with you. With you, and I'm never against you. You understand? So guess what? I'm your ally. I'm your friend, as John C. Maxwell says. So guess what? The guy checked my bag. He checked my bag. Why didn't he ever check to scan everything? Why? I gave him the whole bag. Go check. Do you have any weapons in here? I said nothing. Guess what? I said nothing. I was never entitled to say anything. You understand why? They lied. They lied that I was a thief. You understand? Guess what? They never lied. They never lied. But I never stole anything in the Woolworths. You understand? They accused me that I stole something in Woolworths. I never stole anything. Go check my bag. Go check it. Why didn't security guards smell, for example, nothing to smell, but for example, I'm back in a bar. Why didn't the security guard go and check my bag? Why? Because the guy is scared of me. The guy is scared of me. Do you understand? He's scared of me. Why? Because I tell the truth. I tell the truth, honest. And you know what? I just left. And now, since I have to explain this, is no matter what, you can see what happened there. The guy never checked my bag, and he said never come back. Why? Why would you say that? Obviously you're jealous. Obviously you're jealous. For what? Why? Come and check my bag. Because guess what? When I check my bag, they're scoundrels. You understand? You know what a scoundrel is? A scoundrel is somebody who checks up in your business. My bag's for business. Can you imagine them? Can you imagine them looking into our bag, taking everything out, such as the police does? That's what the police does. They rip into people's stuff. They rip into people's stuff. That's why they're working an under-5 job. The police. Whose side are the police on? They're on their side. They're on nobody's side. They don't care about you. They don't care about you hit the woman, or you got stabbed. They don't care. They don't care. You understand? All they care about is themselves. And you have to realize that's the way. You understand? Never be on either side. Be on your side. That's the police system. Now realize this. That's the justice system. And that's the way it's supposed to be. You understand? That's the way it's supposed to be. Now realize that when you do something to go in jail, you do something to go to jail, listen, own up to it, say sorry, and we move on. Guys, I hit a woman. Guess why I hit a woman? I was blind. I was blind to what I did. I was blind. The woman hit me, and I reacted, and guess what? When you react, you're blind. So when you react, a person who reacts is a person who is just a person who never had a clue to plan that action in life. I never planned to get hit by a woman in life. And guess what? It happened really, really out of nowhere. And just bam! Hit me in the face. And I punched her, I actually kicked her in the gut. I kneed her in the gut. It was a soft kick. A soft kick. And the police took me to jail. Guess what? She never went to jail. Where's her prosecution? Huh? Guess what? I was prosecuted, but haven't heard. Now this is interesting. They prosecuted me for hitting a woman, but never prosecuted the woman for hitting me. Now I'm better than Bart. I'm better than Bart. But where's my justice? My justice has been set free. Do you understand? Sorry, Danny. So no matter what, I say sorry to myself. I say sorry to myself. Do you understand? No matter what, when you hit yourself, say sorry, because it's self-love. You understand? Every time I may drop my technology in terms of may drop food, chuck food, or may drop my headphones or anything, say for example, I may throw something that makes no sense, I say sorry about it. Even to the object, I say sorry to the object. Yeah? Guess what? Why? Guess why? Because I say sorry to myself. The object is me. Understand? I'm an object. I see the truth. I'm everything in life except for anything negative. I'm not negative. I'm everything positive. So I'm everything in life in terms of energy. That's what I mean. I'm energy, and everything else is energy in life. Do you understand? So everything represents everything. The truth is everything. The truth is the headphones. Headphones is the truth. Understand? You can see that. You can see the truth. Everything you see in life is the truth. It's real. It's real. It's actual real world. And guess what? The truth is also never delusional. Everything you see in life is the real aspect of life. And guess what? The truth is always something that will set you free. It's never something that's actually going to lift you down. It's never anything that's going to kill you. You understand? Everything else is a lie. Liars kill you. Poor people kill you. Poor people cause violence. The people who see the truth never do. You understand? When I speak truth here in this video for how long now? For this whole video? You understand? I've been speaking truth. Why? I'm growing from it. I'm a growing person. I'm a person who's lifting myself. And guys, you can see the hazards in life. I leave people right away. Why? I stay away from them. Guess what my plans are tonight? Be here, upload my content, eat here. I have nice beautiful shelter here, and I'm on my own in life. I have a nice beautiful Instagram. I'll do some branding photos in terms of my life sequence. I can actually brand myself here as well. I have a nice beautiful life, and no matter what, I branded myself no matter what, and realize that I will stay away from those people. And guess what? I did actually today. I upgraded my bedroom. I went $4 extra, and guess what happened? I was last night evicted from this hostel in Perth Central Backpackers, and then I went to the Hive hostel here in Perth, and I booked myself into the 24 bedroom dorm. 24 bedrooms of people inside. And guess what? At first I was scared for other reasons. And it's mainly because of the sexual stuff that goes around 24 people. And no matter what, guess what? I experienced something in life. I experienced that I can speak the truth no matter what, and when you speak it, you can actually live it. So in terms of orgies, guys, you have to realize an orgy is an orgy. So when you're having orgies, realize that you only experience everything once in your lifetime. Realize that no matter what, that you're doing it with more people. Do you understand? But guess what? All you need to realize is that you see it. You see it once, and that's it. You have to see it once, no matter what. It can be with 100 people at once. You see it. You have to experience it, no matter what. And that's the way it is. You understand? You experience different aspects of life. Now, guess what? This is what I fear. You understand? You may be shocked right now. You may be shocked. This person's actually saying this, and you may be anxious. You may be a person who's anxious. But guess what? This is how you have to speak. You have to speak much in broader terms. Imagine having sex with 1,000 people in a room. That's thinking outside the box. You understand? It's thinking outside the box. And you have to be a person who sees outside the box. Never think about outside the box. Never think about outside the box thinking. And guys, you know what? I just grew from that. I just learned something. And you learned something too. And I realized that when you see yourself having sex with thousands of people, you actually do it. So be in the eyes mind. Go and achieve it. You understand? Now, do you have to do it? You never have to do it. You never have to do it. But you can see that you just experience life your way. That's what I'm saying. You have to do everything once to what you can do. That's it. You can do it, and you feel like doing it, you can do it. That's the truth. That's it. Nothing else. And I have to be careful no matter what, that my brain may explode in terms of veins, because guys, I really have a strong mind. So realize, no matter what happens, just realize, never be stuck about what I say, never judge me about what I say, otherwise you've lost track. You've actually, right now, as of this moment, you've actually lost me in who I am. So guess what? Start to see again. I need you to start seeing who I am again. Never think of a criminal of me for thinking about sex and orgies. And I never think about sex and orgies. You understand? I'm happy I never think about sex and orgies. Now listen, it's only in my terms. I'm only thinking about sex when it makes common sense. And that's it. No matter what, realize that sex is a foundational issue. Okay, guess what? Is it an issue? No. Sex is never an issue. What's an issue? People never seeing the truth is an issue. Yeah, and guess what? I see the truth. So guess what? For me, it's never an issue. It may be an issue for those people who lose me and lose touch with who I am. How do you lose touch with people? You never see them. You start thinking. You never start to think. See, when I say I was thinking and that I'm thinking, you never think. I'm never thinking. I'm never thinking in life. And guess what? Now I see. I see now. See, I lost myself there for a moment. Why? I never had to. Now, guess what? You never think in life. So you have to learn from your mistakes. Be a person you say you're never a person that's thinking. Like I just said. So when I'm doing something in life, realize that the mind will think. And you say, you have to see that thinking. What is that thinking all about? I don't see it. I have to see the thoughts in my mind. And then you just go see your thoughts. Go see it. Intentionally go see your thoughts. What am I saying? See it. See it. Once you see it, your thoughts may be empty. Your thoughts may be empty. Why are they empty? That's because you're never thinking now. Now is your time to actually improve. You actually have clarity. You've got something much more bright. And yes, I heard you. I can hear you. Thank you very much. You understand? No matter what, this is perf. So no matter what, realize that you need a foundational empathy in your life. You need to realize that you talk about the world and what's happening in the world in terms of demographics, in terms of everything, and realize that you see me now. Now you see me. You're back a person. You're back into common sense theory. What's common sense theory? Really seeing it. See the common sense theory. See what that is. See into words. You never understand a word? See into the word. What do you believe in terms of your seeing of that word? Is it for you? Whatever word it is. Q-ax. What's a Q-ax? A Q-ax is something that is just you. Every word is you. Do you see the word? What Q-ax is? I just randomly said Q-ax. What is something, for example, that's really going to help you? The truth. The truth will set you free. Realize every single word is the word truth. You understand? What kind of vocabulary do you need in life? You just need the truth. All you need is the truth. But you need to keep learning, you need to keep studying, and you need to keep seeing the truth. That's how you learn and study. You see the truth in life. Once you see the truth, you have business. You have a personality. You have a person who is an attitude in your life. That's you. And guess what? You are much more than a person. You are much more than the truth. You understand? You are much more than the truth. The truth is everything and more. You understand? So we are all beings from another space, somewhere from our intelligence in the world. Aliens from outer space here in the world, happening right now. We're all aliens. We're all masked as the God. Yes, we are. We're all masked as Jesus. A woman is Jesus in her own image. Everybody's the Buddha. Everybody's everybody right now. You are me. I'm speaking with you right now. Do you understand? Now, do you understand that we're twins from outer space? Do you understand that we're actually brothers-in-laws? We're sister-in-laws? We're whatever we are? Now, I'm not a sister. I'm not a brother. What am I? I never know what I am. I just see what I am. I describe you as me. You are me. I is you. No, you are me. I'm you. Who are you? I'm me. You? I'm me. Rush hour 3. Understand? So realize that when you're really living life, when you really go for it, when you really go for that 3 hours, make it worthwhile. Make it worthwhile. You understand? Make it worthwhile with you and your chat and your chat boxer integrity. Have a chatterbox integrity mentality in terms of be a person who's a chatterbox but lives your talk. You understand? So no matter what, now you see that the foundational empathy of life is stay away from people who never help you. They criticize you and they really kick you out in terms of a foundational downturn in terms of financial aspects of life in the world. You understand? Because I never ever go broke. I'm a person who never goes broke. But when people kick you out like that, such as they did me, guys realize I'm not a victim. I'm not a victim of life. But guess what? I had to repeat that for myself because guess what? I grew from it now. Guess what? I learned from something. I learned from it. So you need to repeat positive affirmations in your life. You need to be able to really sense that, hey, you fell. You need to start saying some positive affirmations. Jack Canfield says, I'm rich or better. Why? You just unlock your whole path. That says you're in the truth right now. Relax. That's all it says. Use I'm rich. I'm rich means you're just rich. But I'm rich or better means you're in the truth. You're in the truth, that's what I mean. Now, when you're a person who is really lifting yourself and others, you'll find there's no better place in the world than where I am right now. There's always something better to do. I have ultimate sex in seeing truth. You understand? You can see me right now. You can see me. Some of you may be lost. Some of you may be lost right now. So I encourage you right now to see what I'm saying. See what I'm saying. Never just realize. You need to see with your eyes. See with your eyes. See through the fear with your eyes. Use your eyes to see. You understand? That's the best way I can explain it. And you need to vow that you do that all the time. Do that all the time. You can see you're smart. You're more than smart enough to see how to look through the eyes and see. You understand? See through the eyes. Use your eyes to see. Push your eyes into your outward capability. Now, I'm never downgrading myself. I actually did downgrade myself right there. So realize no matter what, I learned something from that aspect of life. Realize I'm not degrading myself anymore. I see the truth still. Did I really degrade myself? No. What is that? That's just, hey, I'm smarter now. Let's move forward. Let's never go back into that same mentality I had. So am I growing? Yes, I'm growing. I'm never going back into explaining how I explained everything before. Why? Because there's always a better way to say something. There's always a better way to do something. And the more you speak, the more you shall be. The more you do, the more you shall see. The more you see, the more you shall have. The more you have, the more you just have, is the more you will have justice and peace upon you. Guys, no matter what, realize you're with me right now. Do you understand? This is your empathy. This is what you need. You need soul growth motivation. This is me and my product over here. Understand? This is what I produce. I produce the truth right here. I produce it. How? I produce it. I say it. Understand? I say it. I speak it. I preach it. I show you. I show you the truth. The truth shall set you free because you can see me right now. You can see who I am. You can see how I live life. You can see I have 55 followers on Instagram. Where's the truth in that? In life. Where's the truth in that? Do you think I need 50 followers? Guess what? You never think. I have to ask you a better question. That's me taking ownership. Do you see the truth in that? Now, that's a much better question to ask you. But when I say, do you think about that? Then it'll lead you to think. Ask better questions. Do you see the truth in that? You understand? Realize I take ownership about what I say. I'm always growing about what I say, and I will never ever ask you that question again. I moved on. That's how I learned. I moved on from what I said. I'll never say that word again. And so when I do say it, no matter what, I'll never say it again. When? Now. Now's the best time, as Eckhart Tolle says. Eckhart Tolle says, best time is now for you to do something courageous, for you to do something incredible, for you to do something right now. It says for you to see the truth in who you are. The power now, what does it explain? This video right now. This video is the power of now. The power of now is see the truth and it shall set you free. He says, never think about the book. You understand? He's saying in the book, in the power now, he says it. Realize, keep moving on. Move on, move on, move on. In your public speaking events, when you're giving them, when you're doing something in accordance to writing, audio, material, video, realize to keep moving on from your words. Never realize to go down, never degrade yourself, and never watch pornography, guys. It will degrade you. You will be stuck in your thoughts. You understand? It's a thought stimulating program such as the news, radio. It's all bad for you. You understand? It's bad for you, and stick to the good of life. The good of life is never right or wrong. I wrote that in my quote. It's never the right or wrong. The bad and good is never right and wrong. Bad is never wrong and good is never right. Understand? The bad side of life, or the evil side, is the evil life in terms of, I'm never in evil life. I'm never in evil life. See, I have to say that because I see the truth there that I was leading people astray. See, that's why I said never trust anybody. You can see the truth there. You understand me? You're zapped. You're zapped right now. You need to see that you need to see that the evil life is the good and bad. Sorry. You need to see that the good of life is never the right and wrong. And that the evil of life is the right and wrong. You understand? What's the good side is the growing side. That's now labeling growth is good. Just growth. Growth is the middle ground. You understand? While the good and bad in terms of life is the yin yang theory. That's the yin yang theory. Do you understand? But the bad side of life, the evil side of life, is the wrong and right mentality. There is no wrong and right. People who are right and wrong are victims. They're in the evil side. There's heaven and hell going on into the world right now. And those people who are good, such as me, I'm the good guy, be on the good side. There is such thing as good and bad guys. You understand? There is such thing as good people and bad people. You understand? They're happening all around us. And I'm happening here in the good side. I'm leading you into the light. Because I am in the light. How do I do that? How do I do that? I expose myself in my journal, in my videos. Everything about me. In my university. When you go into it, you see my photos. Who I was, how I was, what I did, how I did it, who I did it with, everything. You understand? Go see it. You see it. You just have to go and read the theory now. I'm exposed. Is everybody going to do that? No. No, nobody. But guess what? I'm a somebody. And guess what? Over time, somebody will expose something from me. And guess what? The truth shall set you free anyway. You understand? Guess what? Let them judge you about what you did in life. You understand? Guess what? No matter what you do, you say what you feel. You stick to the truth. You realize the truth has set you free. No matter what. When people are denying you, when people are never accepting you, when people are rejecting you, thank God. Why? You need rejection to survive. You need rejection to survive in terms of thrive. You never need to survive life. You need to thrive life. My biological dad is surviving. You understand? Do you know what that means? He's exasperated. The guy is defending himself. The guy's a victim. Victims are degrading themselves. So never degrade yourself either. I'm never a victim. Say it. I'm never a victim. I'm never my biological dad. You understand? Never be a person who has emphysema. Emphysema people have victims around them as well. Oh yeah, you can see the truth in that. Poor people have poor people around them. Always. Rich people are always around rich people. Well, who am I? I'm rich. Who am I around? Just myself. I'm around rich people all the time. I'm around myself. I have no need for anybody else. I'm around rich people all the time. Do you understand? Be around yourself. Are you poor? You'll be around poor people all the time. Unless you get rich. There's no denying. Now guess what? Surround yourself with rich people who are actually richer than you in life. Surround yourself with me. Watch me. Watch what I do. Watch what I say. Well, guess what? When I say watch, I mean see what I say. When you watch something, you're actually seeing it. You understand? You never think about what I say. You never think. You never analyze. You never analyze life. I used to analyze so much. And it was never the way to do anything. I used to analyze those books. And guess what? I learned something. What was I doing there? I was seeing it, but I was thinking about it too. And guess what? The real applying was when I started to teach it. And that's when I changed my life forever. The moment I started my actual university online is the day I started to succeed. That's my book, Ultimate Road to Success. At the age of 25 and 7 months, I wrote that book. That's when I started sobriety. That's the first ever book that's really helped me in life. And it's going to help you, so make sure you go read it. Make sure you go see what I say in there. See it, and you'll believe it. Will I explain it for you? No. You have to go and see it. Why? That's my sales point. You need to go see it now. How will I get 1 million followers in life? Guys, you'll see it. How I see it, the truth will set me free. I already said. I have no worries about it. People will see me. People live to tell who Danny Milivojevic is in life. They'll see me in videos for decades. They'll say, this guy worked. This guy did something in life. You understand? I'm always silent about my confidence. I'm always silent about what I do. You understand? I lived a life much more than everybody else. Believe me. You can see that. You can see that, really. I see that. I see that. I see that. I live life much more than everybody else. I see the truth. Those people who see the truth can live like me. You understand? You understand? They can live like me always. No matter who you are, you can always live like me. Just see the truth. No matter how much money you have, no matter how much more status or fame I have in my life over you, once you see the truth, you can expose it. Expose yourself, you'll see the truth more. That's the best way to expose the truth in who you are. Expose who you are totally. Go naked in the world. Go naked. Be a star. I'm a spotlight now. I'm a shiner. Understand? I'm a shining bright star in life. I'm a shining bright star. Everybody's going to be watching me now. My university's out there. Guess what I'm doing? This is no shifty business over here, but I'll just say it this way. I'll say it this way because anyway, you guys may be even speaking and also listening to me in audio version right now. You know what? Guess what? I have an Instagram. I left my bio link as my university for free online inside my Instagram. I just have my Instagram. Guess what? That's all I need. I never need anything else. I plan my life for the rest of my life. I'll just be doing everything in my Mega Drive. Why? The world's shifting. The world's shifting into online Mega Drive now. The world's shifting going into online storage to do all their content for free. And guess what? There's a link called Linktree. Guess what? I use my Mega Drive. And you can use Linktree also to make sure that your products are getting out there when you're using social media and you're never listening to me. In terms of you're never seeing what I do. I do Mega Drive. Make sure that you do it. You understand? Why? It's going to help you in terms of when you click on it, it's so fast to do everything for you. When you have, imagine you have 15 or 50 terabytes of information about you and about your university online inside a website. What's going to happen? Huh? What's going to happen? Do you understand what's going to happen? Do you see what's going to happen? I said I was going to move on from that question. Oh yeah. Guess what happened? And guess what's going to happen? Your website is going to lag. Look, you're giving money to somebody else for a laggy website. I have maybe 50,000 million terabytes inside my Mega Drive. Guess what happens? It loads fast. It's an online Mega Drive. It's just a storage, full of storage space. Go do your Mega Drive. Go do your content really inside of that. You understand? Go do all of it there. And this is the best sales point. The best salesperson in the planet is the truth. It's never any person in life. There's no person in life who is the James Bond of growth. That's just something I call myself. There's no such thing as the best godfather of sales and the number one person in life. The number one person in life is the truth. Tony Robbins, the number one life coach in life. You're looking at him right now. I'm number one. I'm number one, baby. Why? I have the truth. I'm number one. I see more of the truth than anybody in life right now. Yeah, I do. I see more than Tony Robbins. I see the truth, baby. And the truth, no matter what, when people judge me about my life and how I lived, guess what? They're in the evil side. They're the haters. They're judging. The judgment is in the evil side. When you judge someone, when you think, it's evil. When you see it, you're in the light. When you see life, you're in the light. You're in the good side. When you're in the yin yang, what you're doing really is you're studying the good and evil of life. Studying what I did already. You're studying the good. I studied the yin yang. I accomplished the yin yang theories. It's a spiritual journey. Yin yang is a spiritual journey. But guess what? The truthful journey is the yin yang also. Yeah, because you need to live life. The truth is everything. The truth is evil too. You understand? And guess what? The truth, the evil, no. The truth is never evil. The truth is never evil. The truth is never evil. What's evil is for people who are going nowhere. And guess what's going to happen to them? They're going somewhere on the side, baby. Only qualified make it into the truth, baby. Yeah, in this lifetime. In this lifetime. And guess what happens when you pass away? Guess what happens? You shall be set free. Whoever you are, yeah? Whoever you are. Whether you lived a good life or bad life. You'll be set free. Where are you going? You're going into truth. Wherever you are, live your life how you need to live it. Those people who are living the evil life, once they die, they're living truth anyway. Are they really? Are they really? No, they're not. No, they're not. I'm better than not. They're never living the truth of life once they die. Those evil people. Guess what they're doing? They're going in hell. Maybe more. Believe me. Why? Because they died in evil terms. Yeah, they died in evil terms. There is such thing as good and evil, and you have to realize to be in the good right now, be exposed. Right now. Yeah, be exposed totally all your life. Otherwise, you may rot in hell forever. You may rot in hell in your grave. Understand? So realize what I'm saying now. Never judge. Judging is you saying, oh, that was my biological grandmother. You know what that is? That's fear. Judgment. That's judgment. Full judgment. Why would you do that? Oh my God. Oh my God. What? Why? What are you judging for? That's judgment. You understand? When you're watching people have sex, guess what? See it for what it is and just move on. Never stay around. Never stay around. What you do is, you never watch in the first place. You never watch in the first place. It's always going to hurt you. Porn is evil. Porn is evil. Stay away from that. Stay away from being the bad guy. Porn will keep you down. That's what the porn industries are doing. Evil people out there. Look at my face. Do you think I'm... No, there's no such thing as do you think. See, I went back and I'm actually on the offense about it. Actually, that's what I do in my daily life. I actually repeat it to myself. There's no do you think in life. I'm better than do you think. I'm better than you. I'm better than do you think. I'm better than everybody. I'm better than do you think. That's what I say. You understand? Now I say, do you see that? Do you see what I'm saying? Now, every time I say those words, I say, do you see now? I repeat it and I go on the offense about, do you see? Because guys, make sure you're on the offense. That's the observer of your mind. That's what you see in life. You see the observer, you stick to the observer, and you realize you need to do everything you can to really push yourself forward. Because guys, no matter what, you'll always be successful when you're in the spotlight. It's just a matter of time. Let people see you. You understand? Those who see you will give you an opportunity. You understand? Those who see the truth in you will actually give you the opportunity. So since you may be a person who's actually branding themselves right now inside Instagram, guess what? There'll be a truthful person who'll come up to you. And they'll be like, I love what you do. Please come give a speech over here. And guess what you do? You go do it for free. For free, you never charge. You never charge for the truth. You never charge for the truth. What you do you see pastors around the world, they're traveling around the world doing everything for free? Why? They're doing it so that they can boost their legacy, but also so that they can live a better life. Now, it's better to be a person who's traveling the world with opportunity, with the truth, and preaching it, and having a blast, than having all the money in the world and having no truth. Those are the people who study financial terms and they have no health. You understand? So realize that's an even deeper wisdom right there. Wisdom is truth. So realize that when you're studying financial terms, that's why I say in my previous videos, never go for real estate or more money or anything in life when you have no health. Go study health first. Live like you're broke, as John Raymond says. John Raymond says, live like you're broke. I live on $600 a fortnight here in Australia. I travel with that money and I invest it totally. Grant Cardone says, invest all your money, all of it, put it back into you. You have under $100,000, invest it into you. That's what I do. I invest it. I truly trust him in terms of that statement. Yeah, I do. And guess what? I make sure no matter what that I just go and trust the truth of what I see. It makes common sense for me to just invest 100,000 or less in me. Why? Because I never have made more than $4,000 in my bank account for 27 years that I've been alive. For 27 years and 10 months that I've been alive, the most I've had in my bank account is $3,300. And actually I had $5,000 that I took a loan out. That's a loan. But the money that I work for, the max I've ever had is, in terms of money sequence, $3,400, around there. Dollars. What else? Guys, you never work for money in the first place. What are you supposed to be saving your money? You never save your money in the bank. Robert Kiyosaki says that. You never save your money in the bank. Where do you put your money? Real estate or gold? Go put your money in real estate or gold. Commodities. Put your money in education. I said already in this video. Education into commodities into real estate. Information is a commodity. Accommodation. Put your money there. Technology. Put your money there. Personal development. Put your money there. $1 million mentors. Here we go. Go there. Why? They give you information. Those are commodities. Understand? Also food and drink. Go there. Clothing. Go there. Please. Go invest your money there. Those are the places where you invest your money. What else? Then you speak truth and you make your business. You go travel the world speaking truth for free. You speak truth for free. You shall be set free. People will give you money anyway to speak the truth. To have you. Why? You bring in the audience, they'll give you the money already. Why? Go speak truth first, you make it first. You understand? When you speak the truth, you've made it. You're never faking it anymore. Many people in the hostel, oh my God, what they're doing. You understand? Now for me, it's excellent to say for me. You understand? So guess what? You have to realize now, many people are fake. They'll do these screams. They'll scream in these stupid ways, the fake ways. I'll never even imitate them because they're so fake. You understand? Never imitate fake people. Talk about fake people. Never imitate those people. They're so fake. They're playing their pool table. And guess what? That's something I stay away from too. I stay away from games. I stay away from pornography, gambling, casinos as much as I can. I stay away from movies as much as I can. Why? Movies never teach you anything. They may teach you something. It's never an educational program. It's more entertainment, action film. More, let's have fun. Let's laugh. Those are all the movies out there. The ones that are really scaring you, in terms of the R-rated projects, in terms of R-rated films, such as pornography, will scare you. Yes, it will. It causes fear and anxiety in you, and also it causes shyness in you. It brings you down. That's why. It makes you poor. When you have fear, shyness, anxiety, mental health issues, because of pornography, when you're addicted to pornography, you are in hell. You understand? Because why? It makes you jealous. It makes you hate people. It makes you lack sex. It makes you lack you and who you are. That's the ultimate truth. Why I stay away from pornography. Go check out my first book that I've ever written, which is why I really started living. I said stay away from pornography and masturbation inside my book. I was 25. Guess what? I really had a sense of who I was when I wrote that book. I dove into it. It's been over 3 years now. I've stayed away from pornography mostly. Understand? Yes, I had some real relapses. You understand? Guess what? No offense, guys, I move forward anyway. Now realize now, the truth will always come back to you once you move toward the truth. But if you stay in hell, guess what? Nobody's going to drag you out of it. Nobody dragged me out of 47 kilo weight loss. Guess what? I did that. I lost 47 kilograms. I have 55 followers on Instagram. I said, hey, guess what I've done? I said for people to give me money to help them lose weight. Was I wrong or right about that? No, there's no wrong or right. But guess what? That's me hustling. Now, am I supposed to charge? No. That's why I never received anything from them. They expected it for free, for a truthful person to just help them. And guess what I did? I shamed them. I shamed them completely. Why? Why did I shame them? Because I thought that I had to charge for my work so that I can be financially free. I had no offense for anything. I was just unaware of what I was doing. Yeah, that's the case. And no matter what, realize now to do that for them for free in terms of my life. Guess what? I have better now. I do it inside my Mega Drive. I just teach you in life coaching all the skills, and then you just go and do it. You understand? Now, in terms of one-on-one sequences, what I was doing with those weight loss clients is I was making them sign a big, nice, beautiful list of foods, and then I would go into and dig into the information, and I'd see it, and it's real. I'd make them actually do something in terms of life. And guess what? I never made them do anything. But I really showed them what foods, and I gave them the wisdom needed to really go and do it. And guess what? They never did it. Why? the liars, the cheats, the people who just used me. Believe me, they're just people who used me. So guess what I've done? I just stay away from them now. Why? They're cheaters. I stay away from people who, for example, in daily life, who need help with weight loss. Yeah, I stay away from them. I never need to lose. I never need to make them lose weight. Guess what I need to do? I just need to teach all the time about what I do, and that's it. I just need to expose myself and who I am, and that's everything for me. I can die today, and I can say I lived my truth, and I can go today. I can live today. The truth is saying, no, let's just live. That's my truth. So no matter what, you can see, no matter what, now to help people in daily life, go up to them and ask them, hey, am I able to help you lose weight? I can do it for free. I can get them for free. But to charge them, nah. Now will I go up to them for free? Nah. Why? Because I have better to do. What? Well, what do you have better to do, Danny? What do you have better to do? I can do me. I'll do me then. I just do me now. What does that mean? That, you'll never see that. You understand? You'll never see that. You understand? Because that's me. That's me. Me you can never see. I guess you can. No you can't. And guess what? I expose the totality of who I am. And guess what? You can always see the truth. You can always see that I never expose myself in life. I'm me. I'm me. So guess what? I'm naked now in my truth. And realize that those are all the reasons that you see me for. And no matter what, guys, that's how you live life. That's how you live life. Understand? So that's all you do. You expose your truth. You actually shattered your mindset in who you are. You realize now there is a better way. And you realize now, guess what? You go and realize to charge people. You charge people. Yes, you do. You should do. Why? Why? Because you need to. You need to charge people. You need to charge people so that you can really live life. You live life in your truth. You teach people in your camera how to really live life. Who's talking for me? Me. And the truth is here with me. It's saying, hey, let's really live life. Charge people for everything in life. And so they ask you for a keynote speech, charge them. They ask you for anything in terms of life, ask them to give you money first. What do you think this is? I studied my information. I deserve money. I deserve to live in truth because guess what? I'm a person who never works for free now. Well, guess what? Yes, I do. I work for free, bro. Guess what? Of course I do. I work for free. So guess what? No matter what, to charge people, what for? What for? What for? See, now I've mastered the ability to never charge people about what I do. But guess what? Because my time is money, I go and do me. Now you see why I do me. You understand? Why would I just go help one person when I can help millions of people on camera? You understand? I never care about that fat person over there, whoever's fat in life. I never care about them. Why? Why would I care for them? Well, they never give me money in life. Why would I care for them? My time is money. What? They expect me to go to them to help them lose weight. How about me? What are you doing? Are you walking my shoes? You never walk in my shoes. For example, is that fat person walking up to me to give me a service? No. Am I giving a service here? Oh yeah. Am I walking 1,000 miles for you in this video? Oh yeah. What are you doing for me in life? What are you doing for me? I gave you a bunch of information over here. What are you doing for me? I expect nothing in return. Does that make me rich? Yeah. What does it make you? Makes you a person who's just taking from me. Taking what? Taking richness. Richness. I'm just a rich man. I'm a god. I'm a god of life. So guys, no matter what, you can see that I stay away from people. Why? It's a time invested in me. I can never be around those people who shake me. I never get I can just never be around people who are just people. I can never be around them. Why? They're poor people around me. Gary Canone says, hey, stay away from the world around you, bro. Just go where the rich are. Where's the rich? Guess what I do? I follow space. See space? I have a space over here. I have a space here. Understand? I go where people are never there. I go. That's where I live. I live where people are never with me. Understand? That's where I live. That's where the rich go. That's where I go. I go alone. I go alone. That's the strength. That's the power. That's the vigor. That's confidence. That's vibrance. That's happiness. That's joy. That's power. That's integrity. That's honesty. That's living alive. That's living life to the fullest. That's learning. That's capacity. That's everything. more in life. That's the truth. The truth is the point where you go alone and you expose yourself and you'll be free from everything. Expose yourself. Guys, I write in my journal. Why? I write it in a daily basis. I'm writing journal. I'm writing my journal in a daily basis, always, so that I can really live my life, so I can expose myself more and more. I found it very difficult to explain my story. But over 1,000 journals that I've written, oh yeah, you'll find how I explain my story. Over 1,000 journals and over 1,000 videos that I've made in my life. Now I've made over 200 videos. Understand? Now when you talk yourself up in truth. Right? Never be a person who talks yourself up that your family makes millions of dollars when they have no millions of dollars in their bank account. Now you never even go in your bank account anyway. Just make sure that your family really has $500 million net worth before you say that your family has millions of dollars. You understand? That's a beautiful goal for you to set. Have billions of dollars and say your family has millions. That's a rich lifestyle. That's what I just learned. I learned no matter what, that just yesterday, guess what happened? Just yesterday, is there a yesterday? Yeah, there is. Yeah, there is. There's yesterday. There's yesterday. And you have to realize that $4 increase, guess what? I have 9 hours to myself tonight. Do you understand? Instead of being in a 24 bedroom dorm in a hostel at the Hive Hostel in Perth, understand? And guess what? I get to be in a 4-bedroom dorm for 9 hours on the top bunker by myself without people around me. And yes, I may have people sleeping next to me, but they're quiet at least. They're quiet. They're never disturbing me. But those people in the hostels, they're shouting, they're doing everything, bro. You understand? So, guys, I'm never on the ladies or guys' side. I'm on my side. Realize that. So that's why I say never say these words, bro, man, lady. You understand? Now, guess what? You use the word that you need to. Just say, hey, I'm never a bro. I'm never a sister. I'm just me. You understand? I just use my words. I never need to use the words of the world. You always see people using those words where they state they're a brother to somebody in a short term. Never use short term words. Use long term words. Sorry. And now I'm never sorry for long term thinking. And guess what? I only see long term thinking. You see, now I see it. Now I'm never thinking about it. So anytime that you say you're thinking about anything, say now I see what I think about. You're thinking about dogs? I see that I'm thinking about dogs. You see the truth about that. Why? What's it about? You just see it. You see? And people ask why. Guess what? Jim Rohn says, why are you asking why for? What's it to ask why? Just see why. See why. That's what he says. He says he'd never be a person who's asking why. You're thinking too much. You're thinking too much, he says. You're thinking too much in his speech. And he says, you see it as it is. You just see it. No need to explain it. Once you see it, everything is understood. Understand? But once you think about it, you've lost it already. You've lost the truth. That's why Eckhart Tolle says, never think about his book. Never think in life. Never think. And the Buddha says, no mind. No mind. Never have a mind. What is he saying? Just see the mind. He's saying, see the mind. No mind. What does it say? It says, see the mind. That's what he means. When he says no suffering, he explained that no mind means no suffering. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. It means no suffering. Guess what? Have no suffering. Have no suffering in life. But what it really means is see the mind. You see the mind, you have no mind. You have no mind about anything in life. You see what you're saying, you see what you're doing in life. You can see me in this video. I'm here to give you the motivational speech of my life. You understand? So no matter what, I can put this into a how-to video. I can put it into a how-to video, and it's much better to do so. Why? Because it's going to be labeled as something. Now, my motivational videos are something different. You understand? Now I can put it into a motivational video. Guess what? I'll put it into a how-to video. And I'll state something in terms of life. How to see the truth. That's the actual title of this nice, beautiful audio program. So guess what? I stick to my requirements. I said 3 hours a day I'll do videos. You understand? No matter what, I'm always thinking of something beautiful to say. I hope you're inspired. I can see you inspired. I see you inspired. I see you laughing over there. You're doing something over there. Like, you're being cheeky now. You're thinking cheeky? Say, I see that I'm thinking. I see that I'm thinking. Say it. Repeat with me. I see that I'm thinking. I see that cheekiness. Say it. Say it. I see the cheekiness. I see it. I see that cockiness. Cockiness is cheekiness. When you have that grin, I see the grin. I see the grin. And never grin. Make sure you never grin in life. I see the grin in life. I see the grin in life. I never grin. Guess what then I do? I get my journal. I say, what you never do? Grinning. I never grin in life. Do you understand? All I will say is grinning. That's how you get to see what I really say in my journal. When I say what you never do, and I write grinning now, I'll actually write it. I'll say it in this video. No matter what, I have 50,000 of them. Those are goals. When you stay away from grinning, that's a goal. You understand? When you stay away from hurtful words, that's a goal that you just made. You just made a goal for yourself. When you stay away from libraries now, you've made 4 goals in total. So you stay away from more people, stay away from more, you make more goals in that term. So in terms of Grant Cardone, he says, energy is time, energy is money, and energy is also a exchange, as John C. Maxwell says. So no matter what, each life, you see that you're always exchanging and you're always trading in life. Everybody's a trader, do you understand? Everybody's a trader. What's a trader? Now, trading has nothing to do trading has everything to do with entrepreneurship. Just realize that a trader is never something that is an entrepreneur. Trading is entrepreneurship. Those apprentices, those people who are electricians and traders, those people who work timber flooring, they call themselves traders. Yeah, they're traders, but guess what? They're trading their time for the 9 to 5. Would you listen to a trader? You never listen to a trader. What you listen to is an entrepreneur who can teach you how to trade. You understand? What's an apprentice going to teach you? An apprentice is going to teach you everything in life as long as they can teach you entrepreneurship. You understand? Now, when you can teach life, you can teach everything. When you can see the truth, when anybody can see the truth, anybody can teach you everything. So I'm a life coach because I can teach the truth, I can preach it, I can see it. Now, when I was younger, I said to myself, eventually I'll have to go and preach the truth. And I'll say, why do I have to do that? Yeah, I remember myself saying that. Guess what I did? I turned evil. I turned evil. Why did I do that? Because of my own thoughts. Why? The world around me. Yeah, the world around me. Well, guess what? There's also my deep desire to see the good and evil of life. That's honest truth. I see it completely. And when you're seeing your past, go see it. Go see what's in your past. Go see the person that you so dearly desire. Do you see them for who they are? When you're looking for the woman or man, do you see them for who they are, or do you just see the looks? Now, when you see the looks, you're seeing what? You're seeing everything. Here you are. But do you think about their looks when you are stunned by a woman? Are you thinking in that moment? Because if you're thinking, you never have good intentions for her. You understand? When you see a man, you see them for who they are. That's you see the truth in them. Then you can say, let's go up to them. Let's go speak to them. Only when it's worth it. Make sure you're making time management skills. You understand? If it's only for sex, is it worth your time to waste 12 hours of your life lying to a woman for sex? 12 hours of time to appreciate for 20 minutes of sex? Come on, guys, think better. You understand? Think smarter. Let's be traders and never scammers. Let's never be a scammer. You understand? Because a scammer will lie to a woman. Because I was that person. I'd lie to a woman. I'd lie to a woman for 5, 6 days, 7 weeks at times. Oh yeah, 7 weeks. I'd lie to a woman to get with her, just to get with her. Why? It was fun. It was fun. I was manipulating her. That's why. I was manipulating her. I was just very bad. I was very bad. I was very naughty. I was very naughty. That's when you hear people saying you're naughty, that's what they're doing. They're enticing you to keep going. You never keep going. You never go that route. Understand? Never be naughty. Be nice. Naughty or nice. What are you going to be in Christmas? Never be naughty. Be nice. Understand? There's a song, Are You Naughty or Nice by Santa Claus or something. Understand? Those Christmas riddles. You better think twice or something. Are you naughty or nice? Santa Claus is coming. Do you understand? So realize, no matter what, be a person who on Christmas Day is really celebrating. Celebrating what? You're celebrating every single day, never just on Christmas Day. You're never just celebrating Jesus Day on Jesus times. You're celebrating this time because that's the real time. Who's Jesus? Jesus is the truth. You're the truth. The truth shall set you free. You understand? Jesus said in his Bible, he says, you guys can outdo me. You guys can do more than me. He said that. He said that. What does he mean? He means he died at 33. Died at 33. You understand? In this life, he died at 33. Say you lived to 34, you just outdid Jesus in life. You can always outdo Jesus. It just depends on your life. Now those people who died earlier, guess what? They needed to die earlier. Why? They chose that lifestyle. They chose it. They chose the truth, and that's it. And now, based on their lifestyle, guess what? What happens after death? Guys, what happens after death is based on you. Whatever you become after life, that's what you decide. You understand? That's the truth. You decide what happens after your life. Life is in your hands right now. Life is in your hands. You can choose whatever you need to be in life. Wherever you need to go, whatever you need to do. You are the truth. The truth, you're a limit of power. You decide whatever you need to do, bro. And guys, you know what? There's no such thing as bro. Even though, guess what? I'm better than bro. I'm never using their words. Understand why? I'm on the offense about it. I never care about those people who use those words. Understand? Why? Let me explain why. Why? Why do I have to explain why? Why not? Go expose my truth out there. Why do I ever need to never explain myself ever again? Guess what? I always explain myself to myself only. Why? Because that's high value. When you're explaining yourself to somebody, guess what happens? You lose value. You lose the person you are. You lose the person you are. Understand? So make sure that you're using yourself, but make sure that you're never losing yourself. You understand? So never explain yourself. When I explain myself, guess what? Hey guys, so my apologies. I have an SD card right now that is only 34 gigabytes. My storage base inside my phone is 64 gigabytes. I can only do around, say, 3 hours of video in terms of video content. I have some other content in my phone at the moment, so I currently have to really disengage this video. So my apologies because my phone did just break up. So guys, I hope that you did enjoy that segment. I'll be creating more videos for you in the next section. Guys, so hallelujah, I just figured out how to actually do my SD card inside my Samsung phone. So no matter what, guys, I can continue this video for the next 35 minutes. Because guys, I really said that today I will do 35 minutes in terms of 3 hours for you in terms of content. So realize now, so that I start off just wherever I am right now. Realize this, no matter what, 5 times in my life today, I tried to do a video in terms of life sequences. Guess what? The 5th time, I managed to do it. In terms of make an extra 35 videos, in terms of make an extra 35 minutes of video here today. Because guys, imagine being rejected 4 or 5 times. Imagine being rejected 4 times to be able to do a video for yourself. And since you're doing it truthfully and in a free way, and technology is just somehow reciprocating you to say, hey, no, you must figure something out. Here I have now my video in terms of I can do 30 gigabytes of information inside my storage base and also SD card, which is also 35 gigabytes. So no matter what, I can transform my videos into SD card now, which is amazing. Guys, no matter what, think about the truth today. Think about where are you and what is going on. Guys, recently I have security guards over here at the Coles Central in Perth. They're playing these games with people in terms of the actual sound alarms, and they're just repeating it all over again and over again. They're saying 3-4 times in terms of 2 times. They're saying testing, and it's going on for over 30 minutes. And guys, it's just very childish, you understand, to be able to do that in terms of lifestyle. No matter what, realize guys that today you need to realize that mindset is more important than ever. So those people who have mindset will have the truth even more. Realize that you never fail in life when you see the truth. When you see truth, you're never failing. All you're doing is you're looking for a better way to do your work, and I'm always looking for better ways in terms of how I can do my work. This is the first time I've actually leveled myself in terms of my content and how I can actually move forward, how I can actually move my business forward in all aspects of life, how I can do anything in life to make sure that I prosper, succeed, become abundant, and see everything that I need. Guys, from this video, make sure that you take everything that you can on how to see truth. Guys, seeing truth is everything in life. Realize that no matter what, my mentors today are also Robert Kiyosaki, Grant Cardone, and also Tim Ferriss. There is also Dean Graziosi and Tony Robbins. Why do I say that? Because these guys will give you some information about the world, but just realize to see the truth in them. You understand? See the truth in them. They're going to give you information. Now, with Grant Cardone and Robert Kiyosaki, what I really do is I follow them only on Mondays, because guys, I find that they do real estate and world events on Mondays only, and no matter what, the rest that they do is never for me. And then also then I find, for example, Tony Robbins, Tim Ferriss, and Dean Graziosi right now are doing the most information based on what can help you the most in terms of every day. You understand? So the person who's really doing the most content right now is Tim Ferriss in terms of those 5 mentors, and also me in terms of I'm doing even more content than actual Tim Ferriss. So realize now that a person is actually doing content and is actually on fire, is actually every single day is on YouTube doing something incredible in terms of life sequences and making sure that they are prospering, doing something abundant, doing something incredible in terms of producing content in the world. Guys, go to those people every single day and they're going to help you. Guys, every day I try and actually do it. I never try. I go and do 3 hours of content every single day in video or in my journal, whatever, making sure I'm always doing 3 hours of content so I can actually produce more capital, so I can really see a better life, so I can really do a better life. Guys, no matter what, you have to do the same. You have to be a person who's actually living life to the fullest. Make sure that you're seeing how to live life, how to really do life, how to really do anything in life, because that's the way you can actually be life. You understand? You be life by actually doing it, by actually seeing it, by actually living it. Guys, no matter what, when you're getting confused, realize that it's never you getting confused, it's the people around you getting confused about what you are doing. You understand? So when you're giving a video and people are walking around you and they're hearing you out, guess what's happening? They're getting confused about why are you doing all this kind of stuff. You understand? So no matter what, just see them for what they are doing, do you understand? And never get confused for why they are even looking at you. Otherwise, you're going to be too much mind-oriented and too much future and past-oriented. So what future and past-oriented thinking is the right and wrong error. You understand? I said before in my video, no matter what, that you never stick to the evil side, which is the right and wrong. You understand? So future is right and wrong. Past is right and wrong. Guess what? No matter what, all you need is the moment. The moment is the truth right now. You will never find the truth in the future. You'll never find the truth in the past. You find it right now. So realize, just stick into the now. Right? Realize that this moment can never be explained, but you can really see this moment. See the moment. See what's happening. Be in reality. But when you're being in reality, what you're really doing is you're seeing reality right now. You're seeing how life is actually treating you and what you can do to help your life move forward and how you can actually succeed. So my apologies, guys, about what happened. There was actually a drug addict who was causing a lot of problems around me, and the security guards were just about to smash her in terms of life. So guys, you have to realize, no matter what happens is, when people are around you and you realize there's a chaos going around you, see what's happening and realize that other people never take a spot in life. When somebody says, hey, let me have your spot, never let them. You understand? But guess what? You just realize that you just do you, and then you never worry about what's happening in life, but you realize that you see life for what it is. So guys, today I've had 8 circumstances where really I was interrupted by other people and outside circumstances to do my video. Which is very funny because, guys, I'm very motivated to do this 3-hour content today, and I really need to top myself off in terms of life so that I can really do better. So how do I really do that? Guys, no matter what, here I am standing. As you can see, I have to stand now because here in Perth right now, it's actually 10:11 p.m. at night and it's getting cold, and here I am. I just need to do another 20 minutes of video so I can really accomplish my lifestyle and also my video. No matter what, guys, just realize Just be yourself in camera. Guys, be a person who can see the truth, be the person who can actually live your life for you. Guys, no matter what you do, you're always a person who has to look at the aspect of truth and what you're really doing. Guys, if you are not really seeing truth in what the moment brings you in daily life, you realize that life is actually going to do you cards that's actually worse for you. So realize that you're never a freak in terms of life where you go down, but be a person who actually goes up and also takes the bag off the back when you're actually doing a video. Do you understand? Because it's about, hey, let's see how I can actually produce this video much better. Do you understand? So let's make more common sense to carry 10 kilos less, so I can have a nice beautiful back for 20 minutes even more. You understand? No matter what, realize you need more time than ever. Always make sure, no matter what, that you're seeing what you can do always in terms of your life. Make sure that you're laughing right now. Make sure that you're always experiencing something beautiful. But see that life is something beautiful when you make it beautiful. That you make it something incredible in terms of your life and how you can really see life and what you can do. So in this video, guys, I've managed really to improve myself in terms of my communication and how I can really live life. Guys, I've really opened the doors in many areas of my life in this video. This video is probably one of the videos that I've actually been able to see the truth even more. And no matter what, guys, it's really helped me. So in terms of life, guys, go to those people who send you love and send you value and they do it for free. You understand? Because never go to someone who says, this is my price. Why? Who are you to charge me for that price? You understand? So that's how it is. Every single mentor that I actually went through in my life, guess what happened? They never asked me to really invest in them. I just invested in them. Why? I seen truth in them. Do you understand? That's the real case. So when you go around saying, this is my price, guess what's going to happen? You're going to reject more people. You understand? From your life. They'll never work with you. You understand? Because they find you a scam artist. Why? Because you're charging them. If you're a person of truth, you'll do it for free. You help them for free, and then guess what? You give the service first, and you'll see your life prosper. You understand? But guess what? Sometimes time is money, and time is always money. You understand? So be careful how you run your business around your time and money. You understand? The smartest investment is have more time and more money. See, for example, myself, I can now have 1,000 clients and do 1,000 clients a day in terms of my life to have weight loss clients, and I can do it for free. Where's my time freedom? I do all this for them for free, and guess what? I have to chase them, I have to do everything for them, and I have to message them. How about my time? My time's valuable, but guess what? They never care about my time, they care about to lose weight. You see? So what do? I make sure they come to me. That's it. Nothing else. So the whole point of seeing the truth is seeing that no matter what, when you're doing business with people, you're never going up to them for business. It makes you look desperate. You always have business in life. If you never have business, you're the person who's running up to everyone. Those people are running up to other people to ask for money or to do business with other people. Guess what? They have no business, those people. Why? Because the real business is you. You need to be able to generate your own wisdom and your own communication style and everything that you're doing in life. Guys, realize no matter what, you're seeing the truth always. Guys, realize nobody else is going to do it for you. You never go ask Tony Robbins, one of the best life coaches in the planet right now, to do business with him. You never ask him. Why? Let him come to you. Yeah, that's right. Now, guess what? There's no right or wrong. See that? Well, what was that? That was cockiness. You understand? So I'm always labeling. I'm always labeling how I speak my life. And no matter what, I'm always testing some new cockiness theories in my life. Why? So that I can improve upon who I am. You understand? When you're actually improving your cockiness, guess what? You have no cockiness. So that what you just heard, that's never me. Who is me? This is me right now. This is how I speak. This is who I am. You just heard me. You understand? So realize that I'm never against you. I'm your friend. And realize no matter what, that the world out there is only going to give you money when they come up to you. Unless they're never coming up to you, when they're never coming up to you, guys, they have to see the truth in you. They have to trust you more. You have to do the work for free until they trust you. When they trust you, that means they see the truth in you. So all you do is you represent yourself in a way where you see the truth, you expose yourself more and more in your journal, video, audio, as I explained, and you realize to make the best Instagram possible, make sure that you make the first impression the best, make sure you lose the weight, make sure that you start educating, make sure that you start doing self-education programs, make sure you turn vegan for yourself, so you see what it will make of you, as Jim Rohn said for me. Understand? So no matter what, I'm always a person speaking truth. Speak the truth, and you shall be set free. People will trust you. People will actually do something for you. Guys, for myself, no matter what, I make sure that in my Instagram, I just have photos of me, because guess what? That's all I need for people to trust in me. You understand? That's all I need. Why? Because I see a person really clearly brands themselves the best. You understand? Nobody else has 600 photos and 60 posts of themselves in Instagram but me. I'm better than but. So guess what, guys? When I say words such as if, but, and all that kind of stuff, you have to realize I'm better than if, I'm better than but. So no matter what, just never repeat them anyway. And when you're saying those words, just realize that they're lacking words, and that you say I'm better than if, I'm better than but, I'm better than I'm better than not, because those words are lacking. Okay, so be better than okay. Be a person who's always pushing through your boundaries, making sure that when you see a drug addict who's causing problems around you, make sure that you stop the video. Stop the video and realize you can even tape them as well. You can tape them, but guess what? Then while you speak on the video, they have to hear you, and there's a violence around you, and you have to speak on video, and you have to coach people while there's violence around you. Stop the video altogether. Just realize that, okay? And make sure that no matter what, I'm better than okay. I'm always on the offense about what I just said. I'm never okay. I'm better than okay. And that way, I'm always doing something incredible. I'm always doing something to really improve my life. Always doing something to really show myself and what I can do in terms of life, and how I can really live life, how I can really show my aspect of who I am, and really, really tremendously improve my life. So guys, I'm always in the way of other people, so I find out everything good? Yeah?
Yeah, it's actually short.
Yeah, just doing a video here, is that possible? Yeah. Just do it for my business. Thank you. So, as you can see, that's another consonance. What's happening is just people from the outside world are just breaking me up in terms of my communication and my theories, and also what I do in terms of my life. So guys, just realize there are such thing as theories in life. When people do theories, what happens is, for example, my university, what I teach over here, everything I'm teaching you right now is theories, okay? Now you have to go and apply it. How do you apply it? You have to get on video, you have to get on audio, you have to get on Instagram, you have to get on social media, you have to promote yourself as much as you can. Just remember that time equals money, understand? Realize that you never let people take advantage of you. Guys, I have people messaging me on Instagram right now from the past. They're saying, how's Perth? I obviously have 600 photos of myself, branding myself. They could see how's Perth. Understand? But guess what? They never even see how's Perth. All they see is they're thinking about me. What are you thinking about me for? Why? Guess what? Because they're led astray. Those people are led astray. So I just never reply to those people. Why? They waste my time. Understand? I need a person who says, hey, I see your Instagram. Start with that. Start, hey, I see your Instagram. I need you to help me with something. Oh, yeah, let's do what we got. No. So far, nobody's asking me to help them lose weight. I'm never losing. Right? I'm never losing. But I lost the weight. Guess what? They see the results. They never take action. You understand? I never need those people in my life anyway. You understand? Say someone did approach me now to ask me to lose weight. I'd help them. I help them for free. But guess what? They're not approaching me. So guess what I do? I'm better than not. I'm a person who sees that they're never approaching me, and I just say goodbye. You understand? And the people that I helped in the past, that I helped give them all this knowledge. Guess what? They're never even returning my phone calls in life. How? I mean, I left them completely. I give them all this free information, and I say, for example, I made a mistake. I said, I'm doing this for a certain amount, and guess what? They thought I was a scammer after I've helped them for 5 months for free. And guess what? They come ask me. Guess what? They believe something on me, so guess what? They judge me, and then that's why they're still fat. You understand? That's it. I never care about them. There is an actual quote that says, if you can never make people happier, make yourself happier. And now, guess what? That's totally the opposite way around. It says, no matter what, it goes like this. Never make people happier, make yourself the happiest. Understand? If people are never happier in terms of growth, make sure that you make yourself happiest at least. No matter what, it really means just make yourself happier the most. Make yourself happiest the most. Now, guess what? No matter what, the whole truth is nothing but the truth. So guys, realize, never lie, and just be a person who is actually lifting people and inspired daily to do their content. I'm always doing something incredible in my daily life. I see the world, I see my mentors now, I see who they are, I see their mindset, and I have to say that only a couple of them, a few of them, actually only 5 of them can really give a value for me right now in terms of my life. Now, in my actual Mega Drive right now, I have a list of mentors where you can go in terms of health and who can give you ideas. Understand? I've labeled 5 of them only who I go to now in terms of just theories around the world and rich people. You understand? The rest the rest have health, the rest have ideas. They'll just keep on elaborating on in a different way every single time. So you need to be a person who's actually going around and figuring out who is the best role model for you and stick to those people. And that's why I just go to 5 people now. In terms of Grant Cardone, Robert Kiyosaki, there is also Dean Graziosi, Robert. There's also Tony Robbins and Tim Ferriss. Everybody else, I can go to them. They're still my mentors, but they're not giving me actual value that I need. And so I have to go to people who give me value. And now I realize I have the most value, and I can stay with myself and never even be updated with them inside the world, and I'll still succeed. You understand why? I've got the abilities and skills to do it. You understand? Now people have to see that. People have to see that in me, and guess what? All I do, I just do me now. I do me. I never care about them. You understand? Because they're cheats, they're scums in my life. You understand? They're cheats. They're people who never even love me. They're just fake people out there. 55 followers. Thank you very much. You understand? For me, I deserve more than that. Tony Robbins has 759,000. I deserve more than that. And Tony Robbins deserves more than that in life. Come on. Kim Kardashian has over 200 million followers. What is she teaching in life? Beauty care. And guess what? Congratulations. You understand? Now, no matter what, you have to realize we are about mindset. Let's teach mindset. Let's teach business. Let's teach how to do something much better, how to look good. You understand? Be a person who's never jealous of other people, but realize that some people who are tennis players, who are soccer players, who are looking good, and who are famed people, what are they teaching you in life? Are they teaching you how to play tennis as a great? Are they teaching you how to be a sports star as a great? No. What is their business? Their business is soccer. Being in one team, stuck in a team, you understand? They're stuck in a team. So, an actual football team, or whatever, for example, in terms of soccer, gave them a certain amount of money to be stuck in there for 4 years. Do you think that's a life? Nah. That's never a life. Wherever the soccer team goes, they have to go in life. So what happens when, for example, in that 4 years, they have a punch on? For example, say, one person from the team has a punch on with another person in the team. What would happen? Now, guess what? That's worst case scenario. But guess what? People are going to pick sides. And guess what? It's politics. Understand? I never go around politics. I stay away from politics. You understand? Why? Because I'm more happier on my own in life. When I find myself with people, I find people who just argue with me, who just debate with me. That's the politics scheme. That's what Donald Trump is. People just all over in his face, all complaining. Yeah, he's dealing with all their problems. You understand? Now listen, that's what you do. As a president, you do that. You understand? You step up for an occasion to really, really solve people's problems. But guess what? Donald Trump also has alone time. Yes, he also has the same time. But guess what? People always argue with him. And guys, that's the best thing. It's the best thing. Be controversial. Be a president of your own country. You understand? But for me and Donald Trump, guess what? It's best for me to just be here right now. Why? Why? I can lead the country. I can lead the country of Australia and Serbia and Croatia and whatever country in the world. I can lead them. And I can make sure they lift up for every aspect of life. No matter what. But guess what? Will the crowd trust me? Of course they will. Why? Why not? Understand? Why not? I can solve all their problems. So guess what? What I do? I just make sure I do me now. Why? Because look at me. Look at me. I have to hit fame. Understand? I have to hit fame first before I can even rise to the occasion. That's the honest truth, bro. And now, listen, there's no bro. There's no bro. See, for example, for myself, I say bro. Now, I never say bro anymore. And I have to realize that saying comes from the past, from those drug addicts in the past that I had in my life. They're always saying bro and sister and cuz and those kinds of people. So no matter what, I stay away from those people because their language is absurd. Now, I find myself saying it, but each time I say it, I will find a way to make sure that I be on the offense about it. I'll be on the offense about my words, so I can really, really prosper and succeed. So for me, it's more, hey, I'm living life. I see the coincidences of my life. Guys, people never see me and how successful I am. I see all of them and how successful they are. I see the truth. Why? I've exposed myself completely. I'm more successful than the world now. Nobody else who I've seen in life has posted all their images, all their videos, and all of the content ever that they've ever created inside one mega drive except for me. Everything, every single journal I wrote, it's all online. You can always see it. And over the next 73 years, I just plan to keep doing this forever. For free. Why? Just gain people's trust and people give me opportunities. Why? Because people who see me doing for free, they'll see it and they'll believe it. What I'm saying. Because free work is the truth. You understand? When you do it for free, you do it for the truth. Now when people ask me to do a keynote, guess what? Do I charge? What for? Why do I have to charge? Why not? Why not charge? I have to make some money. Yeah, now that's different. I have to charge now. To do that for free for them, guess what happened? They'll just take advantage of me. You understand? I never do it for free. What I do for free is this for life. I do this for life, for free. This is my package for you for free. For life. You get to watch me and you get to invest your time in someone who cares. You understand? I care. I do it for free. Do you believe that? Do you see that? Now stick with me when you see it. Understand? But when you see me at seminars, guess what? You have to give me money. Oh yeah, you do. You have to give me money always. When you see me in real life, you have to give me money. But this is my passion. This is my passion. I just do this for free. Why? I grow from it. You, guess what? I never know you. I see you. I see who you are. Guess what? I see who you are, and you have to apply the information. How's it going, man? How you doing? What's happening? It's my friend over here. How you doing? What's happening?
I'm very good.
Yeah. So I'm just doing a video here for my audience and making sure that I
cool,
succeed. Yeah. What's happening?
Yeah, it's good. There is not so much people here, but it's okay. We can work a little bit, and that's fine. Yeah,
You can always do something.
okay.
You can always do something. How's everything at the hostel?
Yeah, it's okay. It's alright. Yeah, we still try to get busy as we can, and yeah.
I had to leave because of what happened. That woman was lying.
Yeah.
So now I did raise my voice and I said to her, I apologize.
Yeah.
I apologize for raising my voice.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, because she was lying to me.
Oh yeah, really?
Yeah, she was lying to me, and so I had to raise my voice. But now I've learned that
It's better.
it was never the best way to do something. So, yeah.
See you guys, and yeah, don't be worried. Everything will be okay.
Well,
Just wait some week, and yeah.
What's your Instagram?
Yeah, my Instagram is PWA Kings H.
There you go.
Yeah.
Please add him, guys. Please add him.
Yeah.
Nice knowing you.
Yeah, see
I'll
you,
see you,
bro.
right? See you. I'll see you. Right. So no matter what, guys. See, I have connections over here. You know what, guys? As you're speaking throughout life, as you're doing something amazing, guys, just realize people are going to join you, and they're going to see you. See, he said he sees me. They're saying he sees me. I see who he is. I see who he is. I see his true capability of my fan and my loyalty. You understand? That guy. Make sure you go at him. He said hi. He just came to say hi. You understand? And that's it. I appreciate people who say hi. I feel love from that guy. Am I gay? I'm not gay. You understand? But I feel brother love. You understand? So realize, no matter what, this is serious. When someone approaches you and to just say hi, they're really seeing you. They trust you. You understand? So realize to just be a person who's just doing yourself. Realize no matter what happens, just realize something amazing can happen. You understand? Realize no matter what, promote other people in your videos. Make sure you promote them. Make sure that you see them. Make sure you have a talk with them inside your camera video. Guys, no matter what, you may be doing these videos around your town. You understand? You have to do it for free. You have to start somewhere. So start where you are. You understand? Start where you are. Build your way to the top. Make sure that you improve your communication skills, your looks, your empathy, your leadership, and what you are all about. You understand? No matter what, realize this. No matter what, just lift your standards. Make sure you're lifting your standards. Make sure that you're a person who's never decreasing your standards. I have people from the past, there's a woman from the past, I'll never name her, and for reasons that I'll never name her is due to, guess what, I can, but guess what, I'd rather her just stay below. You understand? Why? Because what for? She's a person who hates me. Why would I help her succeed? You understand? Is that fair enough reason? Guys, no matter what, she's a person who really is desperate for somebody. And she's never even working on herself. Understand? And guess what? Now, since she's desperate, she's going to get someone even lower than her. She'll drop her standards to someone even lower than her. She'll be chasing the guy. Understand? She'll chase the guy. She's actually chasing guys right now. She'll chase the guy. The guy that she chases is uglier than her. And will lift her down. Understand? That's why I say, no matter what, never be a person who's never working on yourself. For you ladies and guys out there. You understand? Be a person who's working on yourself. You see a beautiful woman, she says hi like this, you never go up to her just because she pointed at you. Imagine she says this way, come here, and then you go, you walk like an idiot to her. And you say, you come here. Yeah, because when she comes here, she's working for you. You understand? That's the value. In a sense, it works for you guys and women out there. In a sense, make sure the other party is coming to you. One has to be the chaser, one has to be the person who is taking it in a matter of there's a chaser and there's also a runner. There's a chaser and a runner. Who's the runner? Who's the chaser? So for example, with the runner is me. I run from the woman who chased me. Do you understand? Why? Because they're ugly. They said the ugly woman. Now, depending on which woman it is, only. I have many women chasing me in life. Oh yeah, I have many women chasing me. You understand? Especially now, because here I am speaking the truth now. I have the fame, I have the success, I have the glory right now. So for me, it's all about, hey, let's succeed. Let's really dig into empathy. Let's really dig into who I am. Let's really dig into who you are. Who are you? You are really a person of truth. You're a person of a spiritual nature who's above this world. And you have to realize that you see this video for what it is. Realize, guys, no matter what you're doing in life, you need to promote yourself. Never be the person chasing people, because guys, you see that that's never the road. There are people from the past, for example, the person's just going everywhere. Guess what? There's a guy who I was raised with in terms of school, high school, and the guy has a girlfriend. He needs to make kids. He has a 9-to-5 job. He went to university for 5 years. Guess what? He went to university for 5 years to go to a 9-to-5 job for 40 years more. To retire on one of those social security Medicare stuff. You understand? So guess what? You never be that person, because guess what? Robert Kiyosaki has already seen and actually said for me the truth, because no matter what, I see the truth in me and never in anybody else. But yes, I do see the truth in other people. So guess what? No matter what, Robert Kiyosaki already said social security is going downhill in the next 10 years. You understand? And so is I'm fearless. And so is everything else. So you have to be a person who's actually living life to the fullest. And I actually see people who are just trying to intimidate me over here, and just random people just approaching me. You understand? Except for my brother who I recognize. So I realized this. I had a security guard approach me. I had another junkie approach me. I had another junkie over here in Perth. So guys, you have to realize you need to be a person who's actually ahead of the crowd in terms of financial terms, demographics around the world in financial terms, as I explained in this video. There's also, for example, you have to be ahead of everything in terms of personal growth and development. You have to learn how to grow. Okay, I teach you how to grow. I teach you how to do stuff. In every single video, I'll teach you a skill. I promise you. You understand? I'll teach you something that I learned from the day, something that I learned from the past, whatever. I'll make sure that I teach you, because my habits speak for itself. Okay, my habits, I'm the person who has the best habits. My habits are right now fulfilling me. So you have to see that. You have to see that I'm happy. You see that I'm happy? I see myself, I'm very happy. I'm as exasperated in the better way. I'm really vibrating. You understand? So realize, no matter what you're doing, just realize now there's something in your life right now that you can improve, and you need to start writing it down. You need to really start improving yourself in those areas. realize, become more valuable as a person, and you'll never chase women, you'll never chase men. You understand? Because why? You see that when you go up to them and you have to try to get their number in terms of just to get sex for 12 hours of your time, it doesn't really work out. Make decisions based on time and money. Understand? Never go to overseas, Thailand, to work on a 9-to-5 job when you can make more in another area in terms of time and money. Make decisions based on time and money. Understand? So no matter what, I actually had a decision to make recently, and I said, no matter what, I'll never go overseas. Why? Because I can stay here and actually do my work better. You understand? So the whole point of me doing my work is really, hey, here I am, I'm succeeding, I really exposed everything already. You understand? I can move on now, and I can realize that's going to sell better. It's going to sell myself better to really never repeat myself over and over again. You understand? But guess what? That's how it is. You repeat yourself until you never repeat yourself again. You understand? So it makes sense. It makes sense. Let's be fearless. I'm fearless. You know? Do you understand? I need you to say I'm fearless. Every time somebody scares you and you get this fright, guess what? I'm fearless. I gave myself a fright. So I'm fearless. Sorry, Danny. And you have to really, really say sorry. You understand? Say sorry. Say sorry to yourself. When you drop something accidentally, when you throw food, say sorry about it. You understand? Because appreciate food. You understand? Appreciate having food. Food's going to help you to live. You understand? Appreciate what you have. Be grateful for what you have. Be grateful for food. Be grateful for anybody who's in your life lifting you up. If you have somebody lifting you up now who is rich, you hit the jackpot. You understand? You hit the jackpot. And guess what? No matter what, I already explained 5 people in this video, and me included, who you can actually go to every single day. You hit the jackpot right here. You understand? So no matter what, guys, there's another victory party going on for me. Why? Because, guys, my phone died again. Okay, my phone died again. And you have to realize that technology sometimes is actually going to fool you in your life. Why? Because when you have headphones on and it says lost connection, you understand? You never lose connection. What you say is I'm not lost. Every time the computer says lost connection, be careful to never absorb that information, because otherwise you're going to be lost in life. Say I'm not lost. When someone says, for example, in terms of computer, in terms of Siri, says something in life, be on the offense about what the computer is saying. When you hear lost connection by a computer or anybody else, say I'm not lost. Why? Because that way you're actually going to be on top of the food chain in terms of your life, in terms of becoming a better person. You understand? So realize never to lose connection, as the computer says. Realize this: in life you need to be on the offense. That's how you see the truth. You see the truth in that, you need to be in the offense. So to be in the offense, you need to be a person who's actually never drinking alcohol, never doing drugs, never smoking cigarettes. Because guys, that's how you go down. You go down that way. If you smoke 1 cigarette every single hour or 1 packet every single day, realize this: it's about $7,000 a year here in Australia. Times 30 years is $210,000 you smoked away. You understand? Guess what? You never just smoked the finances, you smoked also your health. And within that 30 years of time, you could have been someone famous. You understand? So you really lost real big time by smoking cigarettes. Guys, I'm a person who did smoke cigarettes for 7 years. I did do drugs in terms of weed for 3 years. You understand? I took guys on 15 occasions. You understand? I was a drug addict. I took cocaine on multiple occasions. Guys, it's never the way. You understand? I was an ecstasy taker as well. Guys, I could have died. You understand? It's so simple. I was taking up to four. It's never the way. And how I looked on drugs was ladski. You know what a ladski is? A lad. A person who is down below. You understand? A lads. They're teenagers, immature people. That's who I was. So realize never be a person who is immature. Be a person who is actually prospering, succeeding, doing something abundant, doing really something according to what you're doing. Guys, I make a beautiful talk every single video. Guys, this is the first time I've done a 3-hour how-to video by myself. Guys, do you need anybody in life to actually make these videos? All you need is you. Do you understand? All you need is you. Do you understand? So no matter what, just realize you need to be a person who's really helping yourself to grow. Guys, realize I found Gary Vaynerchuk, and also there is Grant Cardone. They were doing these massive TV shows, and they're doing it inside Instagram Live. They're going Instagram Live with other people answering questions. Guys, guess what? I'll never do that. I'll never do that. Why? Because I find talking to other people online who never give me value, you understand, just far below me, to be honest. So guess what I do? I just make sure that I give you everything that they're doing in live videos here on my own, so that I never have to answer your questions. But when I do see a question of my choosing, I just go and teach you based on my choosing. I never do on other people's terms. Now, for example, other people have said you must be able to do it in other people's terms and what they ask. No, I work the other way around. Why? Because I find it more interesting talking about what I feel I must talk about than talking about what other people need me to talk about. You understand? That's how I feel. I feel that way. I feel and I see. So when I say what I feel, it means I see. Another way to see is to say I feel. You understand? You have to see it, you have to feel it. Now, when you're seeing it, I just need you to see it. You see it, so I see that other people will answer, for example, my questions, you understand, in terms of life, and that's even better for me. I go ask them, I actually ask them questions in life. What do you guys need from me? I actually go and actually do something according to my life. I'll go and do something to actually what I can do. So there's another person over here saying stuff about me in terms of some guy just walked past and saying mumbling words to me. So no matter what, you have to realize, here in Perth, especially in Perth, people are just going to attack you. They're just going to attack you. There's plenty of junkies walking around in Perth. Now, no matter what, you have to realize, never be a junkie. Never be that person who's mumbling at other people and saying, let me take your spot, while you look like a trash bag in terms of anything. No matter what, realize now, be a person who is actually intelligent, doing something incredible, doing something around your business. Be away from people in hostels. Be away from the world. You understand? Be with yourself. Where? Where is people? Where? Why did I come here? I came here because there's some light here. There's some space here. I'm away from the people. Guys, it's almost 11 p.m. at the moment. 10:47. You understand? I'm doing my video. I'm enjoying my life. Guys, I'm promoting my business right here for free. Why? I'm here for free, guys. I'm here for free. I came into the world for free. I speak for free now. I make sure no matter what, when people ask me to go somewhere, because I live life on my terms now, I make sure no matter what, you either go to my video or you give me money to see me in real life. That's the way it is now. You need one-on-one coaching session from me. Sorry, I'll never do what Gary Vaynerchuk and Grant Cardone do on Instagram Live with you guys for free. What I'll do is $1 million for 3 hours for me. Now that's simple. I'm never that type of person who has to go on Instagram Live for other people when I can do it inside my own actual camera. You understand? I can make these videos for you for free. You never need to speak with me in life. What you need to realize is you're speaking with me while you're watching me right now. That's on my terms and conditions. And that's how I say it. It must be. Unless you give me money. Give me some money and I'll show you what I'm worth in life. And I'll say the truth. And no matter what, that's why I say, I'll never do Instagram lives in my life. I'll never do Facebook lives, social media lives. I'll never go asking people on social media how to really brand myself or how to really get some business. Now, I'll never really go on social media to ask people to get some business. Why? Let them come to me. That's what you must do. You never go on social media asking people for business, asking people to join your business. You never go on Instagram Live answering people's questions for free. Make your own video show and just do as I do. You understand? That's all I'm saying. Just do as I do. You'll be far more successful than those people I mentioned. You understand? Now that's the way it is. That's what I see. I see no matter what, Tony Robbins is charging for this. I charge it for too. I charge it as well. I charge it the same rate as Tony Robbins. I can do it for $1 million for 3 hours. Why? Why not? You understand? I can do the same rate as Tony Robbins. I can do better than Tony Robbins, and I can go really a bigger price than that. No matter what, I can do it more than that. But realize this: no matter what, I charge for my services in real life. I'll never answer your questions in a Instagram Live or in Messenger for free. Understand? I'm doing it here for free. This is where you come and see me for free. Whether you love it or not. Now, guess what? No matter what, I'm a person who really sees that no matter what, I always see that I see the truth in what I say. I'm always doing something that I speak. I'm always saying to give you something for free. I'm always saying to actually live a better life. So that being said, guys, no matter what, this video is right now complete in its own. It's actually over the 3 hour mark now. I'm actually a person who's really happy about what I've done today in terms of my business, in terms of just this video. So guys, I'll make sure no matter what. I actually do have a UCut application. It's called UCut in Samsung phones. And what you do is you go and download the UCut application, and you can actually, no matter what, say you have a 3 hour video, and say you have no memory in terms of storage, but you may have maybe say 1 gigabyte of storage where you can actually do some content. But say you need to export the 2.5 hour video, you may say that you need an extra 2 gigabytes of information of say free storage to be able to export the whole video. So what I do is I make sure to just export maybe just instead of 2.5 hour videos, I export 1 hour video inside the UCut. And what I do is then once it's better than as soon as the video exports, I go delete the actual versions, which is 1080 HD. I delete those versions. I make sure to put it in 360 pixels in terms of video. That's what I go by right now. Why? Because I save money and time right there. I save money and time, and write that down. You save money and time by actually having a better deal in terms of Optus, in terms of your data rate. So instead of uploading every single hour for 7 gigabytes of your data, I upload for every hour that I do around 600 megabytes for a video. And you can actually see that inside my Mega Drive. So in terms of that, I can choose instead of 2.5 hours to upload at once when my phone may be bugging me because of what's going on. I realize no matter what, it's the SD card that I have received, and I realize I will have to get myself a better one, no matter what, and realize since that's happened, get yourself the most storage in your phone so that you never have these type of problems where you can never export a video because of the story in terms of the mega storage online, in terms of the storage in your phones. So realize now that you just cut some videos in terms of your sequence so that you have more time, freedom to really express your life and to really be who you are. Guys, no matter what, guys, see you guys in the next video. Make sure that you guys are improving. Make sure no matter what, that you keep coming back. And make sure no matter what, that you never go back, but that you keep coming forward, that you keep learning with me, and you keep growing. Because guys, no matter what, I've seen the truth, and I see the truth right now. No matter what, I may be failing in terms of my technology sequence. The whole point is just keep going. Understand? So in terms of everything that I've said, guys, just get yourself a nice, beautiful export of information where you can actually give value in terms of your video. And guys, no matter what, I'll always be doing more videos for you guys for free right here. Guys, no matter what, peace in. I'll see you guys in.